Hello everyone, my name's Kate and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. Last time, we did some side questing, got back into the swing of things, and, oh yeah, Wald somehow got his hands on Gnosis. No idea how that happened, but, yeah. This time, we're gonna start by doing some side quests and stuff. Also, I wanted to see, is there anything new in here? I don't think that they give anything new until you, like, get to the next chapter or whatnot, but yeah, I don't know why I thought there would be anything new, but anyways, first thing to do, we're gonna go to the garage and we're gonna go to the car to go to St. Ursula, because if you remember back on the first day of this chapter, there was a side quest where we had to do the taste. It was a taste of Crossbell where we were supposed to get food, and the St. Ursula place here wouldn't have its food ready until now. So there you are. Glad you kids didn't forget about me. Does that mean it's done? You betcha. My recommended dish is all set to go. I call it 3-day stew. Ready to give it a try? We would love to. All right, give me just a moment. I'll fetch serving for each of you. Eat. It's delicious.
This is what I'm talking about. Thick, hearty, and packed with flavor.
It's certainly worth the wait. You're absolutely right. I don't think I've ever had a stew this rich and appetizing before. It's full of nutritious ingredients and warms you to the core. Perfect combination for a healthy body. I'm sure it does wonders for the patients here at St. Ursula. Sounds like someone found her dish. Oh, come on now, you're exaggerating. Ellie seems to be the one most taken with the dish. Perhaps she should be the one to write about it. That's a good call. Think you can handle that, Ellie? With pleasure. I'll try my best to do the 3-day stew justice. Every SSS member has found a favorite dish. All 6 have found it. We have plenty of opinions to go around, so let's go give our report to the CNS. By doing all that, we will now get the maximum detective points for the side quest. So let's go back to CNS and turn in our reports. So give me Harbor District. Rain. Hello. Report coverage. Hello again, SSS. I think you've finished sampling 6 different places for the gourmet guide. Would you like to report to Grace now? Grace. Understood. I'll let Grace know you're here. You're welcome to wait for her on the 2nd floor. Hey, there's my new guest editors. So, how'd your little culinary tour go? We enjoyed it, actually.
Yeah, once you get past the fact that we had to march all over the damn state, I'm pooped.
Hey, it was worth it to eat all that delicious food, am I right? Okay, stop pulling out me. Tell me what you got. Right. Here's our reports. So you guys checked out 11 places in total, huh? No, that's what I call thorough. Makes me wish I could take you on assistance. Okay, now let's move on to your individual recommendations. Well, as a start, I really enjoyed the chef's special omelet rice from the Ash Tree Inn in Ormorka Village. The simple rustic flavor was like Ormorka on a plate. It definitely struck a chord with me. Nice pick, Lloyd. You can't go to Ormorka and not try the omelet rice. My favorite was the 3-day stew from Lelectier at St. Ursula Hospital. It's simmered for 3 days straight, which makes it nice and hearty, not to mention good for your health. I totally agree. That stew will get the pep back in your step in 1 spoonful flat. I recommend the septi-colored sherbet from the ice cream stand in the entertainment district. Its texture is excellent, and the 7 flavors, they blend together in a masterful way that defies conventional frozen treat methodology. That's some high praise, Theo. If you thought it was that good, that's really saying something. I bet our readers will love it.
I know what gets my nod. The heavenly noodles at Ozel's stand just outside. It's the perfect combo of firm, springy noodles and hot, spicy broth. Just thinking about them is making me drool all over again.
Good choice. I stop by there for lunch all the time. The owner is just so dedicated to his craft. My favorite is the Peerless fried rice from Along Lao on East Street. Once I tasted its simple yet complex flavor, I couldn't get enough. That's Zhang Hui's specialty. Darn, now I feel like stopping by to grab a plate myself. My recommendation goes to the Tide of Plenty hot pot from Tangram Gates Mess Hall. It's a delectable meal, made even better when shared with a table of good friends. What more could you possibly want? Hey, you're a regular connoisseur, Wazzy. The mess halls at the board gates are some of Crossbell's hidden gems. I think that wraps it up. Great work, gang. All of you managed to find a favorite dish to recommend. The guy is gonna have have a lot more meat to it with your special feature in there. Thanks a bunch, seriously.
No problem. This request was so much fun that it barely felt like work.
It was a good thing we made sure to be thorough. It sure was, but don't think your work is just over yet. Now comes the part where each of you have to write a personal introduction.
Despite their inexperience, Loy and the SSS did their best to put together a readable article. Eventually, after much trial and error, the team's contribution to the Gourmet Guide was completed.
That should just about do it. We'll proofread this on our end later, but it should be good for now. The Gourmet Guide is finally coming together thanks to all your hard work. That's tougher than I thought it would be.
Does not mean we're off the hook.
Sure does. Thanks for the help, guys. It'll be a while before all this gets published, but keep an eye out for when it hits stands. I'll let you know if I need anything else.
Sure thing, Grace. See you later. Taste the Crossbell. Let's go turn in that side quest too. That is not where...
Hi! Sounds like Cobb and Zai are both excited for hot pot tonight. Huh? But I thought cats couldn't handle hot food.
The same goes for canines as far as I'm aware. Wouldn't they end up bending their tongues?
Not to worry. It's nothing that a low-energy icicle edge won't fix.
Do not use attacks on food! He's holding down the fort, so we don't need to feed him.
I made sure to buy a whole bunch of ingredients yesterday. Now I don't have to go shopping in the rain.
Smart move, Kia. We can use those extra ingredients for today's hot pot, so be a good girl and watch over the place for us until then.
You got it, Lloyd. Come on safe, okay?
Child. Alright. Report to HQ. So that's all that's the max detector points you can get there. Now, there are a couple things we can do right now. So, first off, actually, I want to check something. What is our relationship with all characters looking like? Ellie maxed out, Tio almost maxed out, Randy maxed out, Noelle almost maxed out, Wazzy maxed out, Rexia halfway, Dudley 2, and Kia, France, Seal, Ilya, and Sully almost maxed out. Just wanted to see what we were looking like there. First up, go to Long Lao.
Aha! Oh, hello everyone. It's good to see you, Rexia.
Did you stop by to get some lunch?
Yes, I did. I was just chatting with Shanshan here over some dessert. You guys with the police? You guys are with the police, right? Oh, you came right when the girl talk was heating up.
Sorry to rain on your parade.
I feel like I'm getting an exclusive look at the private life of an Arkansas performer.
Yeah, and you never really know who a famous person might be friends with.
Please, you're flattering me. I'm still only a rookie. If it weren't for Shanshan, I'd likely spend most of my days off sitting at home doing nothing. It helps that we're around the same age. Rixie and I have gone along since we've met. And even with her proportions, it's always fun to shop for cute clothes with her. It's admittedly a little hard to find cute things that fit. I suppose it is true that very few people have Rixia's proportions. A problem some would kill to have.
Yep. I have to say though, you two really do seem like good friends.
I suppose we are. I don't know what I'd do without Shanshan. I had to move often when I lived in Calvert due to my father's job. I had trouble making friends because of that, so I always felt like a bit of a loner.
Yeah, never would have guessed.
Don't you worry, Rexia. Now that we're besties, you're never going to get rid of me. Me and you will be together forever. We'll even get us matching tombstones. Thank you, Shanshan.
Feels like we're third wheeling pretty hard right now.
You're right. Let's leave these to themselves. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to make you feel left out.
No, not at all. It was great catching up with you again, Rixia. We'll see you later.
Okay, be seeing you.
There's one place in particular that's going to be very interesting to see, which is... Oh, the sad music's here. Honestly, that makes sense considering... Hey. You guys okay?
The cops. You're back already? You dig up a new lead while you're out playing in the mud? Wait, Wazzy's with them too! You smug son of a... You got balls showing up here. It's your fault that Walt's...
They are not in a friendly mood today. Perhaps we should have stayed away.
Look enough. What are you...
Wazzy! Hey! Wazzy!
Listen up, Wazzy. We know what's going on. What? He's on that jacked up drug now, too. Don't act like this has nothing to do with you. It's your goddamn fault in the first place.
Lloyd, how much do they know? I specifically refrained from telling them about Wald's demonization.
We did mention that Wald was likely under the influence of Gnosis.
If you just hadn't shown up 2 years back, none of this would have ever happened. We could have been living it up the whole time. But no, you just had to ride in downtown and screw it all to Gehenna. And now you're in bed with the damn cops just to get your sick kicks. Well, say something!
It wasn't just the kicks. I chose this path because there was something important I need to do. What happened to Wald as a result of that was an unforeseen consequence.
Wazzy.
So what? You think that self-righteous bullshit is gonna get you off the hook? I should beat your ass!
Why would you let me go?
Cause I just need to let off some steam. Look, Wazzy, we tried. We know we can't get through to him. But if anyone can, it's you. The way I see it, I deserve to suck that pretty boy face of yours. Instead of cashing that in, I want you to do us a solid. Smack some sense into Wald and wake him up. Luganov. Bro.
So that's how it's going to be. Wazzy, I can't make any promises, but I'll do everything in my power to bring him back to his senses. That should be enough to finally settle things as the founder of the Testaments. Damn. The Town Down district just feels so depressing now. Knowing what's happened to Wald. Why? I mean, I know that he was messed up over Wazzy leaving, but to this degree? Who introduced him to the Gnosis is the thing. How did he get his hands on Gnosis? It's gonna have to have something to do with the Plamora grass, right? That's the stuff that it's made out of. Also, we need to go to Tangram Gate. The Plamora grass is what Gnosis is made of. You know, I just had a thought. The Plamora grass we've seen is blue, right? And that matches up with the blue version of Gnosis. But if there is also a red version of Gnosis, and assuming that the plant maybe is color-coded, maybe the color of the plant determines the color of the Gnosis, then I wonder if that means, is there a red variant of the Plamora grass then? Which is what it would allow for the creation of the red Gnosis?
Oh, the SS. Heard you did some impressive work yesterday at the scene of the train derailment. You should be thanking our leader here. The super sleuth extraordinaire does it again.
Laying on a little thick there, Randy.
I wouldn't say that he is, actually.
As much as I'd like to take credit, I have only ever drilled combat tactics into you during your time at the academy. Even so, as your former instructor, my chest swells with pride. You become quite the detective, Lloyd.
Not you, sir, Deputy Commander. There's so much I have to learn before I can even begin to fill my brother's shoes. I've only made it this far thanks to my teammates covering for my weaknesses.
Crossbow's most modest man.
He always was. Keep up the effort, and you're sure to continue climbing. I look forward to seeing just what kind of man you'll become, Lloyd. Oh, by the way, would any of you have an interest in reading this book?
Sunshine Agnes, Chapter 9.
You read popular fiction, Deputy Commander.
Never would have expected a gruff guy like you to be into that kind of stuff, Duggo. And why not? Anyone can enjoy a good novel. It just so happens that Commander Bales recommended this to me, but as you well know, I've been rather busy lately. Give it a try when you have some time. I think you'd enjoy it.
Thank you, sir. Alright, and apparently that is... Wait, hang on. Let me make sure. I'm just making sure to check this. Also, apparently we may have gotten points for our bonding by doing the other side quest. Well, I'm not sure. Tio's almost maxed out. Rixie is almost maxed out. I'm just taking a look at the guide. Wait, how close is Noelle? 2. Okay, I was just making sure. Alright, next up, another time for side quests. We're already done with checking NPCs out. Ride the car. We're gonna start with the Driven to the Brink side quest. And I'm already in the wrong spot. We're supposed to go to Belgard. You can get 3 extra detective points from this side quest. It's actually a very short side quest, it looks like, because all you gotta do is select 3 options according to this guide. So, let's do it. Muriel!
Randy, Special Support Section. Good morning, and thank you for coming.
Happy to be here, Second Lieutenant. Thank you for all of the hard work you put into railway repair effort, by the way.
Not at all. It's a relief that we were able to get it all cleaned up. That said, we never did manage to track down that giant monster. I've ordered several units to patrol around the state today, but I'd be surprised if we caught wind of it.
I'm also curious, why is it that Wald's able to control it? It's the same kind of demonization. The form of demonization that he took was very similar. Not quite the same, but in a way, definitely more similar to the versions of demonization that both Joheim and Ernest went through. Oh. But unlike them, he seems to be in control of it right now. And they even mention that, like, he's in control of it for some reason. The question is why? Is it truly because Wald is like more, like, in tune with the drug or something? Or is it something about the drug that's changed that allows him to stay in control of it? And what I'm worried is there any risk of that potentially going badly? Is there any chance that Wald could start losing control? Because if he does, then there's a chance that what happened to Joheim could happen to Wald. And I don't think we'll have something like Kevin appear or to save the day like what happened with Ernest, if something like that did happen. Oh no, it's a messy situation.
I've ordered several units to patrol around the state today, but I'd be surprised if we caught wind of it.
It's cool. We all know fixing up the rails was the bigger priority. I think it's fine to forget about Big and Brawny and focus on the task at hand.
I suppose you're right. Speaking of which, we came to learn more about the request you submitted. Not to rush, but would you mind explaining the details to us? Of course. We had a reckless vehicle menacing the West Crossbell Highway recently. It's been causing troubles for Erebonian travelers and bus services.
It wouldn't happen to be those 2 people. It wouldn't happen to be that trio from the beginning of the game, right?
I'd like you to help us put a stop to it. Reckless driving. This sounds familiar. Could it be the same group of young men we stopped in the city a while ago? You mean the so-called High Bloods? That does sound like them. Our failure to maintain public order is being called into question by the Empire and Republic already. If this negligent driving were to injure a foreigner, we could end up with another international incident on our hands. Yesterday's derailment isn't helping matters either.
You're saying that Crossbell is in a precarious position right now?
Correct. As far as this matter is concerned, we're cooperating with the Metropolitan Division to catch the perpetrators. As the car is often seen on the highway nearby, I thought it only fitting the Belgard unit help with the arrest.
Sounds good to me.
Do you happen to have a plan in mind? Yes, the reckless car has a regular route. It comes down West Crossbell Highway before turning around at Belgard Gate. You'll be conducting a stakeout here. Once the car makes its approach, I want you to pursue it in your own vehicle. At that point, I'll alert the Metropolitan Division and have them stand by the city's west exit.
A pincer attack.
Exactly. Can I count on your help?
Time for a car chase. Of course you can. We'd be happy to help to accept the request.
Thank you, SSS. This will be a lot easier with you on board. I'll contact the Metropolitan Division so we can officially get started. We should take our places in that case.
Yeah, let's grab our wheels and get ready for a chase.
Good thinking. We'll count on you to do your thing when the time comes, Noel.
You got it.
All right, Noel.
No sign of that crazy car yet, huh? Are you sure it's even coming?
We'll just have to wait and see. Its route is supposed to run along the West Crossbell Highway.
That's the reason Officer Kate and the Metropolitan Division haven't been able to catch it on their own. The CBD's jurisdiction is generally confined to within city limits.
So it's up to the wily band of misfits to save the day once again.
An astute assumption. Whether they're inside the city or not, we can't let them put civilians or their poor car in danger any longer. One way or another, we're gonna put a stop to this. That's the spirit.
I'm a bit worried about that bus. Wait, that sounds like...
Yep, it's them again. Gosh dang it.
What the...
Are you guys insane?
Hey, watch it! Stupid bus almost ran right into it.
You guys need to have your license taken away. You guys are idiots.
It is the high bloods. You're right. All right, everyone, it's go time. You get chase. I'll get in touch with the Metropolitan Division.
Understood. Well, I'll call the shots. You just focus on driving.
Yes, sir.
Everybody get in. Go, go, go. You're not escaping this pimped out car. You think your car's pimped out? Look at mine. Mine dwarfs.
Look at these guys. Let's give them a little scare.
Run right into them. And the emergency brakes.
No, Noel.
Yes, sir.
Got you.
What?
Damn it, they're out of control. Still, as long as we're in this bay, we can close the gap in no time.
Right, Noel, keep up the pursuit. Don't let them get away.
Roger.
They're still after us. Piece of cake.
Can you wait at this rate?
Trust Noel. Noel, it's all you from here.
Yes, sir.
Speed!
He set the curve at an impossible speed despite the unfavorable driving conditions. Tio's right. Don't you think it's a little dangerous to be barreling down the road in the rain like this? It's gonna take more than a little drizzle to slow these treads. There's not a runaway vehicle in Crossville that can outrun Noel's Seeker.
You do remember this is a pursuit and not a race, right? Anyway, let's close the gap. You ain't escaping.
You're not bad.
Yeah, all we have to do is keep this up and the Metropolitan Division's pincer attack at the west exit should go as planned.
Wait, something's wrong. What's going on with that car?
Huh?
What the? The brakes aren't working! Ah!
Crap! They're losing control of the vehicle. What should we do? At this rate, there could be a serious accident.
Pull in front, cut them off. Noel, pick up speed and pull in front of them. It's a risk, but we can use our car as a wall to cut them off.
Roger. Ooh.
Well.
Are we alive? I thought I was a goner.
They don't seem hurt, at least.
Maybe pulling ahead of them wasn't the right move after all.
No, I think it was. Things could have gone a lot worse than they did. Moreover, they turned the steering wheel of their own accord. They have no one to blame but themselves. On the bright side, our car managed to avoid sustaining any damage.
Well, water never hurt anyone. They should be glad they're still in one piece.
Look like that would be useful in a casino. Too bad they're going to jail instead.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. Let's report this to Second Lieutenant Muriel in the Metropolitan Division. Sucks for you guys.
Well, if it isn't the High Bloods, you're a long ways from residential district. You're also under arrest for speeding among various other charges.
I think we can consider this case closed.
Good work, everybody. We wouldn't have been able to catch them without your help. And we wouldn't have made this arrest at all without your cooperation, Second Lieutenant Muriel. I'm sure tensions on the borders have you busier than ever, so allow me to express my gratitude on behalf of the Metropolitan Division. Likewise, Officer Kate. One less thing for the CGF to worry about. Mr. USSS, I'm in your debt once again.
Don't even mention it.
I've been wondering, Noel, Tio, do you have any idea what happened to their car back there?
Yeah, what did?
Brake failure. That's the main reason they lost control like that. From what I can tell, they've been sloppy with keeping this poor car maintained.
Wait, weren't you supposed to be taking care of that, Reggie? Oh yeah, I knew there was something I'd been forgetting to do recently.
Additionally, the orbital engine has shorted out completely. I estimate that it would cost just as much to fix it as it would to simply purchase a new one. I'd see a good car go to waste, but at this point, we might just have to scrap the whole thing.
You're kidding me. No way. Yuri had to pull a ton of strings with the Vern Company to get the latest model, too. Oh, please. A total car or two is pocket change to me. We can just go to the Orbital store and buy another one. Hells yeah, you're the best, Yuri. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go pick something out right now.
Did you guys forget? Hold on just a second. Are you forgetting that you're under arrest for speeding on the public highway? You realize that's going to come with a serious penalty.
A penalty? How terrifying. We're foreigners. Do you really think you'll be able to do much to us with those flimsy laws of yours? And most will have to pay a small fine before walking away scot-free, just like last time.
Here we go again.
You know it. We got places to be and things to do, you know. Oh, and I'm sure it'll be a pain to take us all the way to the station. Just find me whatever you like, and I'll cut you a check here now. That way, it's a win-win for all of us, no? You're a genius, Yuri.
You three can't be serious. As nothing as it is to admit, their bravado is not misplaced. No, that's not going to happen.
Huh?
You should read the Crossbelt Times more often. State laws have been going through a lot of changes since Mayor Croy took office. In fact, just the other day, a major part of the legal code was amended. As it just so happens, penalties for criminal acts perpetrated by foreigners have been strengthened.
What was that?
That's right. Based on the charges you three are looking at a 1-month suspension on your driver's license. How's that for punishment?
The whole month? So you mean, even if we bought a new car, we wouldn't even be able to drive it? We may have gone too far in a few places. You don't know who you're messing with. What grounds do you have to suspend my driver's license? What right do you, puny cop from a puny atomic state, to have to punish me?
Why you?
That's right. You must be pulling our legs. There's no way they give Crossville's police that much power. Hey, Yuri, Sykes, I don't think they're... Shut it, Reggie. Can't you see that they're trying to spoil our trip? If this is how they want to play, I'll just have to use my dad... have my dad use his influence to press their government.
Give it up already! This is more about the... this is about more than how light or hot your punishment is. You're acting like your mortal lives are in danger. I can tell you who does know how that feels. All the innocent bystanders you terrify with your reckless driving. Do you ever stop to think about that?
Well, got into her. So what if some commoners got scared by us having some harmless fun? It's only a car. What's the worst that could...
What? Are you trying to say that you never saw the danger in what you were doing? Even during today's instance, you could have lost your lives if the SS hadn't intervened.
I mean, yeah, I thought I was done for when we plunged into that pond. You can't be serious. There's no way anything could happen to us.
You think you're an exception? Anyone could die in a car crash. Anyone! Unsuspecting victims end up caught in crimes and accidents they did nothing to deserve all the time. I'm a police officer. This is my job. I see it happen every single day. Your reckless driving has instilled more fear in the people around you than you can imagine. And yet you have the nerve to tell me it was all just harmless fun. The fact that you keep doing this proves that you have absolutely zero regard for the physical or mental well-being of others. High bloods, you think you're noble? What a sick joke. Don't you three have any shame? Well...
Kate.
Enough of this. You're coming with me to headquarters whether you like it or not. You have plenty of time to reflect on this when you're stuck at home for a month without your license. That's all I have to say. Now hurry up and get your butts in the patrol car before I really get mad.
Hey, Yuri, Sky, Sykes. Yeah, we really screwed up this time.
Whatever.
But...
Yuri, wait for us!
Loser.
Losers. Looks like she got through to them after all.
I would hope so. I've never seen Officer K get so animated. I'm sure they're not used to being yelled at like that. Hopefully they take something away from it. Thank you again, SSS. You as well, Second Lieutenant.
Anytime, Kate.
In a way, tailing them was fun enough to be its own reward. I've always wanted to be in a real-life car chase. Fun is not the first word I would use. Officer Kate, I want you to know that your words struck a chord with me too. I'll give it my all to keep Crossville safe, and you'll do just the same, I'm sure. Without a doubt. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have 3 hoodlums to take to the station.
At least for once they're getting punished. Ugh. It's annoying when they couldn't get punished before.
Alright, we'll need to have that Obacall towed out and dropped off at the impound. Mind giving me a hand?
We're here, so we might as well.
We don't mind at all.
Let's get them. One yards helped the CGF haul away the High Blood's car. Afterwards, they returned to Belgargay and resumed their usual activities. Driven to the brink. Whew. That was fun. Next up, we're gonna go back to Crossbell and we're gonna do the Geofront Sector D, D Sector Monster Extermination. Now, interestingly, the D Sector was the area that I'm pretty sure we explored back in Chapter 2, or at the end of Chapter 2, right? Yeah. Which was the place where we watched everyone get assassinated by the Red Constellation, or assassinated may be a bit too non-severe of a word for what really happened. They got slaughtered. But the point is, it's the place where that happened, and there's not an easy way to get there, right? Right? Well, about that. Apparently, if we go over to the Yami area... Aha! I think this is the entrance to the Geofront's D sector. That's where we'll find the wanted monster from the request. The door is sealed for the longest time until now.
That raises a certain question, however. If the downtown district isn't connected to the orbital network, then why does it have an entry point into the Geofront?
That's a good point. Why is this existing? Oh, actually, you know what? It's probably because of the rest. It's the same reason that the rest of this area exists in the state that it's in. They probably intended for it originally, didn't they?
That's a good point, actually.
I thought this district was included in the city's redevelopment plans. As we mentioned before, the D sector was made under the orders of the Diet members and government officials. Underground construction went on for so long that it eventually reached all the way to here. Evidently, they fabricated a demand and began building without any concrete plans.
I see what you're saying. What's beyond here is another byproduct of unchecked governmental malpractice. That's one way to put it. Fortunately, Crossbell's been improving in that regard ever since Mayor Croy was elected.
That's enough politics for one day. Let's get down there and take out that wanted monster already.
Shall we? Geofront D sector. It's a bit different from the one that we were in before, but it'll still do. Probably have some monsters here we can tackle too. There's already a heal spot here, what? Nice. Back here. Oh god, wait. This room.
Damn, this place is huge. Reminds me when we escaped Orcus Tower during the trade conference.
Yeah, but this is pretty far from the tower, all things considered. I'm surprised they even bothered to build something like this under the downtown district. Makes me wonder how much mirror the government blew connecting Orcus Tower right under the people who needed it most.
From what I heard previously, the D sector was primarily designed as a parking structure for orbital vehicles, and yet there are none to be seen whatsoever.
You're right.
Not to mention, this much space would be excessive even in a place where cars are more common, like the Republic. I don't get it. How many people did they expect would actually use a parking garage under the downtown district of all places?
We could be here all day trying to wrap our heads around their reasoning. Let's just move on. Don't forget, we have a wanted monster with our names on it. It should be somewhere deeper inside. Hey, we got monsters. How much experience... Bro, you looked at me for like a solid second before doing something. Also, these guys look Also, this area looks the same as the area where, everyone dying happened. Can I get the first strike? I wonder how much experience you guys give, actually. How much experience does it say you guys... Or what level? 64. I'm not expecting a whole lot, then. But maybe some sepit? Not a lot. Oh, but decent? Some... how did I... Bro. I'm... 3... Dead. Got it. They do give decent amounts of Sepith. And that's still leveled up Wazi somehow. Yeah, they give good chunks of Sepith. Might as well still fight him then. They don't give a lot of experience, but the Sepith though. All good. Level up. Smart missiles. What's that? Smart missiles. It says, okay, set area medium at burn with a 25% chance to burn. Okay. Sounds pretty good. Maybe I should have you in the party for now. I've been using Wazi. Oh no, I feel like I should keep Wazi in for a bit. What's this button do? Well, already been activated. Good. Apparently, according to the guide I have, this is another area that has a New Game Plus exclusive boss fight. AKA, there's a section here that has a monster in it, but is not available until you're in New Game Plus. How close was everyone to their level up? Jeez, oh Pete, I wasn't paying attention. Got it. Yeah, these guys really aren't given a lot of experience, but the amount of stuff they give is still good enough to warrant killing all of them. Open this. There's a chest down there. Hi there. Drink. That move is so good, I gotta say. Wazi, why do you have such a powerful card? Hello there. Hello there. Raging spin. Cross bell. Good. Bro. I didn't think I actually hit that for a second. But I did. Very nice. That's a monster chest. Oops. Ow. Ah, crap. That'll do. Ow. Donkey drum. You missed. Randy! Hit 3. This just message is exclusive DLC content and will have to be downloaded separately. Dang it. Ah, dang it. Who uses hit, if I might ask? Hit is Wazi. I can give that to you. Why not? Does that give you anything new of note? Photon shot. I don't know if you had that before or not, but... Fortune... Calamity Claw. Well, I'm pleased. Turn around, please. Bro. Card. Bro. Hello. Murder. Easy. Alright, what do I got? Bunch of Sepith, thank you. Arbonia to the left of me, cover to the right, and here I am, stuck in the middle with a loop. Thank you, game. Wrong button. Wrong button. Ah! Get me out of here. Adios. Hit this button. Alright, there we go. Ibijartsu. His qualities pleased her father greatly. He was a son of a viscount who could easily be manipulated, but a fine. And had she not fallen in love just before their engagement, she would have thought so too. Well, now we gotta work all our way back. So let's get schmoving. I feel like I should go back and heal though first before we actually start the fight. There's a save point not too far from here, so it's literally right here. I thought it was back further up for some reason. Alright, here we go. Ah, there's a chest in here. Celestial Bomb. Found chest message. Found chest message. Thank you. Wait. I know I'm being stupid, but at the same time... No, stop it. Don't get tricked. You're smarter than that. Not really, but believe you are. Where am I going, by the way? I have no idea where I'm at this point. Oh! Hey! Yeah, ain't this pleasant? Ugh. Ah, there we are. Found ya. We got a lot of bugs. Let's go. Golden crickets. Ow. Weak to fire. Absolute zero. Itchy. I want them to go. They can't get slurped in. Snake card. I don't know why I did that, to be honest with you. I thought it would be more potent, but let's kill one of you at least. I don't think we need to worry about it. This fight's pretty easy. It's just a matter of now killing this guy. You missed. Easy peasy. Level ups. And a bunch of Sepith. Monster eradicated. Okie dokie. In our craft book, I think Wazi and Tio can make something of this one. I'm gonna be real with you. What did it say? Ascend.
Be willing to give it a shot, Wazi?
Sure, let's see what we can do. Wazi and Tio learning Sigma Ascension. Curious. Is there a quick way out of here? Nope.
Several roads around the city must have been sealed after the terrorist attack at the trade conference. An understandable, if inconvenient, course of action.
Why don't we head back the way we came? Unfortunately, we have to, don't we? My health. That fight wasn't tough. It was just kind of long because they kept lowering attack. Now, as for what's next... hang on, I'm making sure of something real quick. Sorry, I'm looking at something. Okay. Next up, we need to get back all the way to the entrance. Oh, hi, monsters. Give me that, please, please, please. Now, apparently... Oh, dear. We're gonna have a there's a hidden quest now that we're gonna get to do. However, this hidden quest is going to be potentially painful because there's a mini game involved, and if we want 2 extra DP, we're gonna have to be successful in the mini game. And my track record is not too good at this point. I've missed like 3 DP in total because I failed to... First off, I failed to freaking beat Campanella at Palm Party, and then I couldn't kill Wazzy or get Wald down to 25% of his health. So we're already on a bad track record. We may not even be able to get the maxed out amount of points this anymore, or the max rank anymore, I should say. That's what I'm trying to say. We may not be able to get the maxed out rank at this point, but I'm gonna still try. Hi there.
Ah, there's a special support section. I'm afraid we're closed today. Did you have some business with us?
Oh no, we're only stopping by on our round.
I understand tomorrow night is the debut of your new show. Is the troupe taking the day to rest and relax?
Indeed it is. There is, however, one performer who insists on practicing today.
Wow, they must be really devoted. Is it who I think it is?
If you're referring to Stoli, then yes. Tomorrow's going to be her day in the limelight, so to speak. She said she couldn't relax if she wasn't getting a good workout. You're free to watch her practice if you like.
Would that be alright?
But of course, you're friends of the troop, so I doubt anybody would mind. No one doubts you've been at it all morning with hardly a moment's rest. I would appreciate you taking the time to go and speak with her. She could use the break, you see.
Well then, when you put it that way, sure.
We'd be happy to chat for a while.
Yeah, there's gonna be a mini game involved up ahead that if we do correctly, we'll get an extra 2 DP. Sorry.
Oh, look!
Wow, you can jump, child. Whee. Wow, she's really going at it.
Balsamo did say as much. She already has an impressive stage presence.
This must be a dance for one of the new scenes. Your character's supposed to be pretty important too.
She's a star princess, right?
I knew it. You have the moon, the star, and the sun. I've noticed that those have been 3 prominent elements in this game, in the Zero and Azure game so far. The sun, the moon, and the stars.
I heard she's going to play a pivotal role in this show's second half. She's ready to steal the spotlight too, from the looks of it.
Maybe, but I can't even begin to imagine the pressure she's under. Maybe we should leave before we distract her.
Hey guys!
Oh, uh-oh.
Busted.
Well, no point trying to sneak out of the back now. Might as well have that chat.
Hi!
Hi, Sully. We didn't mean to distract you from practice.
It's whatever. So, do you need something?
Not at all.
We just happened to stop by when Balsamo invited us to look in on your practice.
Yeah, sorry again for the interruption.
It's fine, really. I was already thinking about taking a break anyway. That was my first time seeing you perform. At your level of expertise, no one would suspect you are a beginner. You think so?
I agree. You took me by surprise, to be honest. Same. You don't look like you were wasting a single movement up there. You must be on the verge of perfecting that scene, right?
What? Seriously, and the costume looks amazing on you. Ollie? Hey you, wanna join me for some training, if you're up for it?
Excuse you?
I kinda want your opinion on something.
What? You want Lloyd to help you train? Why me? Why me? What kind of opinion could I even give you? Look at me, I don't know the first thing about the performing arts.
Oh, it's not like I'm going to make you perform up there. I just had an idea is all. So you didn't join me or what?
Well... Alright, fine. Well, I guess I can, if that's what you want. But just so we're clear, I mean when I say I won't be able to help much.
I know. Don't worry about it.
Secret session. Solely secret session.
Alright, let me give you the basic rundown. Here, take this.
A whistle. A whistle? What for?
Rehearsal, obviously. I'm going to perform like I'm on stage for real. And every time I jump, I want you to match my timing and blow that whistle when I land. Even if you aren't familiar with the routine, you should be able to still keep up if you just pay attention to my movements.
Whistle when you land. Got it. Is that all? You don't want me to do anything else?
Nope, that's it. It may sound simple, but it's a crucial part of rehearsal. When you think about it, nailing the jumps is essential to every Arkansas performance. Above all, sticking the landing is key to making all of our motions flow together. Rehearsing with the whistle raises and reinforces a performer's awareness. So make sure you don't screw this up, okay? Blow at the wrong time and it'll ruin my rhythm.
Got it. I'll be careful.
That's pretty much it. All set to get started?
Yeah, ready when you are. Pressing X whenever she lands. Okay. Bro, I am. This sucks. Bro, this sucks. Let's try. At least the game knows, okay, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to actually full on... I'm not gonna speak for a bit. Hang on. We are not continuing. Gosh dang it. The timing is very strange, I'm gonna say that. I hit it there. I didn't hit there, I'll be honest. There I did, though. This minigame sucks. Because I swear I hit it right as she touches the ground, but other times it doesn't count. Wait. The guide I have just says... The guide I had mentioned... Wait. Will this work? Wait! I have an idea. There might be another way. Oh my god. If you just mash X and O, it works.
Yeah, I think it's starting to come together.
Actually, I'd say it already has from where I'm standing. Also, it's skipping.
I couldn't agree more. You should have more confidence in your ability. Thanks. Anyway, I'm surprised you're able to sync with me perfectly. Not bad.
The guide mentioned that the guide meant... I didn't think it would work, but I decided to try it. The guide just said, activate high speed mode, and then just mash O and X. And it works. I don't know why that worked.
Thanks you. I was able to get a better feel of how each move flowed into the next. That was a good rehearsal.
You must have done something right to win your compliments. I didn't. Glad I could help, Sully.
I do have one question for you, though. Now that you've seen my performing, what do you think?
You mean personally? Well, there's not really much to say. I thought you did great up there. You clearly learned a lot owning your talents. But again, I'm not exactly a professional. All I can tell you is how things look to an untrained eye.
Right. That's what you told me before about how I didn't waste any movements. Can you explain what you meant exactly?
Oh, did I say that? I didn't mean anything by it. It was supposed to be a compliment.
Illy said the same thing to me too once.
She did?
Yeah, she told me that either that I wasn't wasting a single motion, that my performance was too rigid, and that I need to have more fun with it.
Have more fun, huh?
Ilya said that.
Putting it that way, I don't think she was criticizing your full mobility. It sounds to me like your problem is psychological.
What, you're saying it's in my head? What the hell does that even mean? Anyway, at this rate, I don't see how the heck tomorrow's performance is going to turn out well. Sully.
Hey, Sully, there's something I'd like to ask. When you're rehearsing, what goes through your head?
Ain't it obvious that I want to do it all right and get better? Well, no, not just that. I think about how I want to perform on Ilya and Rixia's level. I want to do what they did at the first time I saw them on stage. You know, like move hearts and minds, that kind of stuff. Sully, that was surprisingly sincere. I didn't mean to be.
I get it. Then could you answer a few more questions? What do you think about performing in Arkansas? How do you feel about the audience that's coming to the theater to see you perform?
The audience, huh? I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of people in the city. I get that now. But even then, I can't bring myself to like the ones who don't realize how good they have it. I know it's not all of them, but that applies to a lot of the Arkansas showgoers. So...
What you mean to say is that you're not excited at the prospect of performing for them? Maybe that's what's stopping you from enjoying yourself the way Ilya said to.
Well, maybe, subconsciously. I try not to think about it, but the idea of putting on a show for those kinds of people does get under my skin. Is that bad, though? I mean, those feelings have nothing to do with whether or not I'm a good performer, right? All I want to know is where I went wrong and what I can do to improve. I need something more concrete.
So your emotional state isn't... So your emotional state when you perform isn't tied to that. Is that really what you think?
Are you trying to say that they are? Then what am I supposed to do about it, huh? Tell me.
Well, I still don't think I'm qualified enough to be given direction, but...
It's simple, Sully. Just shut out the spectators in front of you.
I have to assume it's Ilya? Yep.
Hiya, boys and girls.
Ilya.
How long have you been there? Don't mind me, I just arrived. So, Sully, is it true that you have a distaste for our loyal patrons? And what if I do? Something wrong with that? No, not necessarily. We have some patrons even I don't particularly care for. You understand that I wouldn't be where I am if I let that get to me, though, right? Don't you? I know that. That's why I'm trying so hard to not let it bother me. But that's just it. You're approaching this all wrong. Listen here. You're too absorbed by what's happening around you. Tell me, Sully, what does the word audience mean to you? What kind of question is that? It's the people who come to the theater, the ones buying tickets. You're not wrong, but there's more to it. Our audience isn't just the paying customers who sit in our seats and watch us on stage. It's the people who hold an interest in Arkansas. They're all part of our viewing public. People who hold an interest? Absolutely. Even those who have only seen our troupe in magazines or heard about us through word of mouth. One might say that anyone who has ever had so much as a passing thought about Arkansas comprises our audience. You know what that's like, don't you? When you came to Crossbell, you first heard of Arkansas by chance. That drove you to sneak into the theater and see us for yourself. Didn't you feel something that day? Not that I condone trespassing, of course. That doesn't change the fact that, at that moment, you were just as much a part of our splendid audience as anyone else. Sneaking in made me splendid? Of course. So you shouldn't focus only on the spectators in front of you. Because after all, the entire continent is our stage, and each and every Zumerian is a potential face in the crowd. Isn't that a little much? The entire continent? You better believe it, Missy. It's not my place to say whether or not Arkansas is truly a household name across Sumeria. But nevertheless, our plays stitch together the hearts of you, a Northumbrian, and myself, a Crossbannon. You can dismiss that as mere coincidence, but that's not how I see it. So chew on that for a hot second. Doesn't that make performing on stage all the more fascinating, not to mention fun? It's fine. Take as long as you need to reflect on everything we've discussed. Putting that aside, you didn't eat your breakfast this morning, did you, Solly? There's a lunchbox waiting for you in the dressing room. Go eat it right this instant and get your butt back here. A lunchbox? I'm good. Thanks. This isn't up for debate. I told you, our bodies are instruments. That means your health comes first. You're not rehearsing for another second until you've had a proper meal. Jeez, you're annoying. Hooray, I'll go eat already.
Wow, Ilya, that was impressive.
My thoughts exactly. I feel a little inspired myself.
Your natural mother hen.
She certainly can be a handful, but at least I'm never bored with her around. Thanks for all your help today, guys. If not for you, I don't think I would have gone to the bottom of what's been weighing on her.
Does that mean you were actually watching from the very beginning?
Yep, I saw every last detail from the shadows of the Isles. You know, Sully and I talk on a regular basis about all sorts of things. It's difficult to get her to open up and speak from the heart the way she did today. So you all have my gratitude, especially you, little guy.
I think you're giving me too much credit. Besides, I was in way over my head trying to pin down what you needed to hear.
Alright, I'm finished. Happy now, Ilya?
Dang, why did you just Did you take time to chew?
Sully needs no advice when it comes to scarfing down food, it seems. Did you even bother to chew properly like I always tell you? Oh, whatever. Okay then, time to begin our follow-up rehearsal. We'll take it from the scene where the Star Princess appears. I won't be going easy on you. Bring it on.
Looks like Sully's got her mojo back.
Does this count as a breakthrough?
Fingers crossed.
It's in her hands now, so let's show ourselves out.
Good luck with the play tomorrow, you two. We'll be rooting for you. Yeah. Appreciate it as always. See you around, kiddos.
That was a fun little side quest. Now, I want to see... That should potentially have maybe... First off, Noelle has an additional heart. Wazzy maxed out. Rixia... Not maxed out. I thought it would have been. Although I do see... I just noticed something. The amount of points you get from this bond compared to everyone else's bond is staggering. I will say this. I think it's a bit interesting that they combined 5 characters into one bond. I guess it's because they didn't want to have too many... I guess it's because maybe they just didn't want to have it too spread out and whatever. But at the same time, they also allowed Dudley to have 3 hearts, so I don't know if that's a valid argument. I would normally agree with this, but Dudley has 3 hearts, so... Alright, in that case, I think, according to the guide, it seems like we've got everything down in terms of side quests and optional stuff. So let's turn this in. Drive to the brink, monster extermination, and Sully's secret session. Grail locket. Grail locket, grail locket, grail locket.
Grail locket, grail locket, grail locket.
Grail locket. Alright, we need something else on you then. Machete Paws would actually be fantastic for you because it would... Ooh, actually... You know what? Yeah, give them Machete Paws. I'm amazed that the Machete Paws are going to make it easier for you to shoot a gun, but I'm not going to question it. But yeah, that'll actually be really helpful for Ellie, won't it? Yeah, we'll take it. Alright, from now we can continue the story. So, last time on the story, we heard from Michelle that apparently Lynn and Alia have not actually been seen recently. They haven't responded in a while, so they're concerned, and I am too. Please don't let the bracers be dead. Michelle.
Oh, now isn't this a surprise?
It's good to see you, Michelle.
We couldn't shake our concerns after that call you gave us.
Oh my. I didn't mean to make you rush all this way. Still, I'm glad you did. Sorry if I gave you any pressure. No problem. I'm guessing you haven't made a contact with Lynn or Alia yet, though, huh? Nope. Arias and the gang are out looking for him right now. But seriously, where the heck could those two even be?
This is getting worrisome. If you can't contact them via their enigmas, does that mean they're maybe out of state?
I've seen that too, but there's no record of them leaving from the station or the airport. Same goes for Belgard and Tangram.
It does raise some red flags.
If Lynn and Aelia are still within Crossbill State, there may be a chance we can still locate them.
How? Really?
We can. But how?
The Emitsu has additional functionalities that were carried over from testing. One such function allows it to send out an emergency signal.
Really?
What? Really? It is configured to use reserve orbital energy to transmit waves of a specific frequency at fixed intervals. However, the waves are faint at best. As far as I am aware, the Foundation has yet to find a practical application for it. They never removed the feature itself, however. It should still be present in our production models. So in other words, if we manage to pick up on that signal,
It'll lead us straight to Lynn and Aelia.
it's worth a try at the very least. Chief Roberts is familiar with this function. We should try visiting him at the IBC. I imagine he would be willing to help us.
Good thinking. We'll head there now.
I'm sorry I put you guys through this. Thanks for bailing us out here, though. Don't forget to come to contact me right away the second you learn anything new. If the situation calls for it, I can get Arios and the others back in a jiff.
Roger that.
We're off to the IBC then. I'm kind of worried about Lynn and Aelia. They are strong. We fought them at their full power without them holding back. And it took all of our group to just handle that. So the fact that they're gone suddenly creates a very worrisome feeling. Here we are. I wonder where we can find Chief Roberts.
Upstairs in the Foundation's branch office, most likely. I will call for him on Insignigma. Hello. Hello, this is Tio. No, that isn't the reason. Do not make me hang up on this call.
Is she giving him a death glare through the phone?
That poor man. Tio's gonna freeze him cold one of these days.
I don't know. Some tells me the guy's kind of into it.
Yes, I'm calling about the Enigma 2's emergency SOS function. Yes, correct. Okay, we'll be waiting for you downstairs.
Is he willing to help us?
Yes, he should be here momentarily. Jonah's with him as well.
Jonah?
Oh? He's that kid that was using the room in the Geofront, right? The one that exploded?
Oh, the hack extraordinaire from the Epstein Foundation. That's the one. Yeah, he likes to act like he's hot shit, but he's kind of just a little shit. He must be staying with the Foundation now that his base was destroyed, huh?
Yes, though he still had a fit over it.
Well, at least he has a place to stay.
Okay, now I get what's going on. Now I get what's going on.
You can't contact them? That's it? Their Enigma's probably just ran out of juice or something. Why should we care anyway? It's not my fault those goody two-shoes don't know how to keep their stuff charged.
Can you even hear yourself right now?
You really shouldn't say things like that, Jonah. It's not very nice.
Excuse him, he's been like this a lot recently. Which I don't understand. I've done all I can to make him comfortable, including let him use the most powerful terminal in the building.
Man, who cares about what the specs are? It's never gonna be fun with all the stupid security you've got on it. Give me the access codes and set me free already.
No can do, John. You know that. If I gave you a reg, you'd take it all the way into the depths of cyberspace. So instead, I've been working on a special palm party training program you can use until you're finally ready to beat Tio.
I can be here myself, you fart.
Turns out he's doing a pretty good job of keeping Jonah on a leash.
Chief's fatherly tendencies can come in handy, even if they usually get on my nerves.
Okay, back to business. Is it true that the Enigma 2 has it is true the Enigma 2 has an SOS function, but I don't know if it'll be useful.
You don't? But why would it not? It's for emergencies, isn't it?
Well, you see, while it does produce a normal signal, it's far from the strongest one imaginable. Quite the opposite, in fact. It's impossible to detect unless you're within 10 cells of the element, no matter what equipment you use.
Just 10 cells?
It doesn't give us a lot to work with.
We'd only be able to catch them from here if they were in cross the city limits. But if you combine the detection apparatus with my sensors, if the system has been matricized, it should be able to sync with the Eon system.
Well, sure, that could... Wait. No, the detection apparatus' margin of accuracy is too low for the Eon system to utilize. You'd also have to account for the orbital pressure, not to mention the surrounding terrain. It's near impossible if you ask me.
I suppose that's true.
I don't really get the issue here, but I'll take your word for it.
And there really isn't a simple solution. Hold on. Why not just take the reading from the roof of Orcus Tower?
Why would that work?
What?
Jonah?
What do you mean?
The thing about it, the SOS waves are so weak that you can't even detect them unless your equipment's nearby. You could use CO sensor to increase the output, but even if it works, which I doubt, it'd be too inaccurate to be useful. So if you used it on top of the Orcus Tower, there'd be less interference to account for, and it'll be a lot more accurate, wouldn't it?
You know what? That's fair. Yeah.
Anyone actually following this?
Would that work, Tio? Color me surprised.
A marvelous idea, Jonah. How's our little systems engineer whiz?
Who do you think I am? They don't call me a genius for nothing.
So we're good to go? I take it you figured things out.
Yes, this might just work.
I'll go to Orcus Tower and ask for the management for permission to use the roof. You'll come lend a hand too, won't you, Jonah?
Why should I? Actually, I'm bored out of my mind, so why not? But you guys owe me one, alright?
I'll get you a pizza. Sure, that's fine. How many pizzas?
As long as it isn't illegal or overly unreasonable, we'll be happy to repay the favor.
How many pizzas you want, bucko? 10? 20? I could probably afford either. As it would take some time before the search was ready to be conducted, the SSS decided to finish any outstanding business before heading over. Thanks, game, for just saying that. We're actually apparently already getting close to a point of no return, so that's pretty great. But first... First off, I'm going to try something. Find more information or Boros. Oh, wait! Hand over fragments. Page 3 of information terminal number 2 on Gnosis decrypted. You know what? We'll wait to read it until we get the rest of it, because again, you know. Oh, this guy is actually really thinking far in advance for the player, it seems, because this guide actually has a saying like, "Hey, we got a separate section if you're doing nightmare mode from scratch." Pretty handy, but not what I need. Yeah. Oh, my Enigma. Hello.
What's up? Where are you guys? All the equipment's ready to go.
We just walked through the entrance. Should we head to the roof?
Yeah, the receptionist will give you an elevator access card if you ask her. Now get your butts up here already.
Right, we'll be there soon.
I take it the preparations are complete.
Yeah, John said the receptionist can give us a card that'll let us up on the roof.
Let's hurry. We don't want to keep them waiting in the rain.
No, we don't. That would be sucky.
Welcome to Orcus Tower. Ah, would you be the special support section by any chance?
That's right. We were told you have an access card for us?
I certainly do. Here you are.
Thank you.
Just scan that card on the panel in the elevator, and it will take you directly to the 40th floor. It's valid for 1 month and fully disposable, so feel free to discard it as you see fit when the time comes.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
You just scan it, that's it.
That's even more high-tech than what they do at the IBC building.
Is it even surprising how state-of-the-art this place is at this point?
Which elevator? There we go. Is this where I use it?
Yes, simply hover the access card we were given over the panel.
Okay. Here's the card.
Whee. Speaking of this panel, I just noticed something odd about it. There aren't any buttons for floors 21 through 30. Those would be all the mechanical floors if I had to guess.
What are mechanical floors?
They are necessary structural components to counterbalance the weight of the tower. From what I hear, they're mostly empty.
So half this tower is just for show?
Additionally, there are stabilization devices installed in them to absorb the shocks of any potential earthquakes.
Oh, that's amazing.
This really is the most modern building on the continent, isn't it?
I guess, but then why even bother making this thing so dang tall? If it were 3 stories, it'd still be using the same number of floors.
Well, the architectural plan for the tower had all sorts of extraneous elements built in from the start. Then Uncle Dieter took over the project, and knowing him, he likes to go over the top with whenever he can. Ultimately, the Croy family were the ones to make up for the resulting shortfall in the construction budget. Wasn't that magnanimous of them? Either way, there's no denying that the tower's status as a landmark is going to be a boon for Crossbell as a whole.
And hey, looks like this is our stop. Tippy top. Hello?
Oh,
Actually, will the storm cause any interference?
rain's finally letting up.
Never mind.
Yeah, he was just as awesome as the last time we were up here, too.
And that's really saying something with all the clouds blocking the sky. Wait, where are John and Chief Roberts?
They should be nearby, likely on one of the platforms.
Shall we go find them? Shall we? Can't go over there. Not over there. Aha!
Hey, there you guys are.
Tip-tapping away. So this is the equipment for picking up on the SOS alert?
Right, but the way it is now, we can only detect signals within a 10-cell radius. That's where Tio comes in.
I have no reservations on my end. That being said, will the weather have any effect on the procedure?
Well, I'm sure it'll be alright. I doubt a drizzle like this will make much of a difference. But of course, a young lady like yourself shouldn't be exposed to the elements for too long, Tio. Where are my manners? I'll hold my umbrella over you while you're operating your
Decline. That'd be more of a distraction than anything else.
Okay.
Damn.
Alright, I'm all set over here. Go ahead and boot up the Eon system whenever you're ready. Very well. Let us begin. Have Lin and Alias Enigma 2 serial numbers been inputted yet?
They sure have. The guild was kind enough to supply them to us. Put them in before you arrived, so all that's left for you to do your thing.
Alright then.
Good luck to you.
If anyone can locate Lin and Alia, it's you. Right. Here I go.
Let's see it. You're up.
Aeon system. Activate. Now syncing Eon system with detection apparatus via Matrix protocols.
Link confirmed.
No issues so far. You're all clear to keep going.
Mobile energy transfer to the detection apparatus is stable and output is high. It's ready when you are, Tio.
Roger. Here goes. Engaging sensor functions.
Here we go.
Eon system. Limiter unlocked.
Let's see. Whoa. Whoa! What the?
Whoa!
Did you see that?
Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or did a wave just pulse out Tio? Also, this music.
Here.
Good job! We got it!
You found it?
Really? You're able to locate them.
Yep, well, they're Enigma 2s anyway.
I was able to trace both of their SOS signals. They are a considerable distance to the south. No problem, I'm crossing everything down you got with the map. Boom! Done.
Eh? What?
They're to the south of Lake Elm.
Is there even anything out there?
That's weird. Why are they?
Not as far as I know, other than the wetlands, and those are completely uninhabited.
No one would a pair of braces be doing that.
If I know, but I bet you a new processor chip, it's nothing good.
Right, this is concerning to say the least.
Lloyd,
We're going. Let's start by reporting this to Michelle. We should ask headquarters to prepare a boat for us, too. No such thing as too many precautions.
you're right. Good thinking. Time is of the essence, so we need to move.
Thanks for all the help, Chief Roberts. You too, Jonah.
Don't mention it. We'll clean up here, so you kids go on ahead.
Yeah, get a move on. Try not to fall in while you're there.
Yeah.
Yes, we have an orbital boat prepared for you at the dock of the harbor district. You can board as soon as you're ready.
Got it. Thanks, Fran. Sorry again for the sudden request.
Don't mention it. What else am I here for if not to back you up? The wetlands to the south can be dangerous. Promise you you'll be extra careful out there, okay?
We will.
Sounds like we managed to get our hands on a boat.
Yeah, Fran was able to have them prepare us one.
Feel like such a heel for getting you all wrapped up in our little troubles.
To be honest, Michelle, this is extremely abnormal. Why are they just in the ram, seemingly out in the middle of nowhere?
You don't have to put yourselves out for this if you don't want to, though.
No.
I'm pretty sure Arios and the boys will be back in an hour stops.
Yeah, and they could die within an hour tops.
Time's of the essence. No point sitting around when we can get ourselves there right now.
He's right. there's no telling how dire the situation may already be. Just tell them to catch up to us when they get back to the city.
Well, if you say so. But then they are highly capable bracers right on the verge of achieving A-Ray. They're stuck in a situation where they can't contact us, well, that's not a good sign at all. Adios only knows how nasty things might get down there. You better stay on your toes.
We will.
Let's depart for the dock as soon as our preparations are complete.
Apparently, going to that dock is actually the point of no return, so we gotta be careful. Additionally, there are 2 other things we want to do before we get to that point of no return. First off, we're going back to Orcus Tower. If we go back inside, we should be able to find a certain somebody. Yes, we shall.
Oh yeah, you have Palm Party account, right? I'm feeling generous, so here, I'll pass along my deeds. I've been playing the game since it was in beta, so if you think you got what it takes, I'd love to prove you wrong.
Jonah's Pom Pom Party account. Very nice. And last but not least, go to the administrative district and go talk to Fran.
Oh, hey guys. Don't forget that there's an orbital boat with your name on it in the harbor district.
Thanks, Fran.
We'll head there as soon as we're ready. I know you guys have to head to those wetlands in order to find those bracers. Are you sure you'll be okay? I mean, I heard those 2 are almost A rank, so if they're missing, then... Fran.
I know what you're getting at. We're not trying to make you worry.
More than anything, I wish I could do something more to back you up. Oh, I know. Why don't you take Bam Bam with you as a good luck charm?
Bam Bam? Wait, isn't that...
Yes, it's her teddy bear. He's great at giving hugs. They're so soft and relaxing. You know, he cuddles hers too when she thinks someone's watching.
Bruh.
What? No, I don't. It pains me to send Bam Bam somewhere so dangerous, but if it's for your sake, I'll let him do his duty proudly.
It's okay, Fran. You don't have to do that. I think we'll manage. Your concern means a lot, though. Things have been a little tense today, so thanks for trying to lighten the mood.
Fran isn't just our operator, she's our own little pick-me-up. Not to mention a veritable gold mine of juicy details about Noah's private life. Alright, Fran, I'll get you for this. Always happy to help, guys. Watch each other's backs out there.
We will. Apparently that should increase the rank for the folks down here. Except it didn't, but oh well. Teal's almost maxed out. Alright, so now we are at the point of no return. Once we go to that boat and take it, we are stuck into story, so... But there's also nothing else for us to do, so we have no reason to not write it. At the very least, though, I'll make sure to save the game here. So, where's the bow? Is that the opposite end here? The opposite end here? Yay!
Hey dudes, your ass is this, right?
That's us. Sorry for keeping you on the rain here in the rain.
Thank you for preparing a boat for us, especially given the weather.
Don't mention it, dude. All part of the job. So you dudes know how to operate the thing? If not, I could always come with.
I hadn't even thought about that.
Or it could be. It's probably not that different from driving a car.
I could call the chief on my Nibma if you would like. No, it's okay. I actually have a little bit of experience conning boats.
Really? Conning? Is that what they call it?
I figure Snow would know.
We should have guessed, given that it has a steering wheel. Well, knock it off. It's just another thing Commander Bales insists I learn. So, what are we going to do? It's time for us to board?
Let me think. There's no telling what's awaiting us down there. We should make sure we've taken care of everything before leaving.
No problem, dude.
Why is this dude deep?
Dude.
Just to ensure. Okay, we're good. I just want to make sure. I do appreciate the game always says, like, hey, you're about to go to a point of no return. I really appreciate it.
Roger that.
Go, dudes. Be careful out there, okay? Here we go.
Whee!
Take care of my baby.
Hey. Let's say you're doing. Oh dear.
Well, how very serendipitous. I can't but be reminded of the Schwartz auction. Perhaps they truly are tied by a string of fate.
He doesn't mean Master Cal. What do you suppose awaits them at the south banks of that Lake Elm?
That I couldn't say, but I'll trust in the intuition of our esteemed friend. It could be that demonized liquid again, the snakes, or perhaps even the church itself. Whatever the case, there's nothing wrong with a shining light on a blind spot when you can.
Indeed. Abort me! What is it, Ben? Why are you so distraught?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry for interrupting, Mr. Cal. But we received an urgent report from one of our surveillance teams just a moment ago.
An urgent report.
Explain, Fan. It's fast, no details. Okay. That's concerning. What the heck just happened? Hey, the rain's let up.
The weather has cleared, just as the forecast predicted.
Maybe Idos is trying to do us a solid. We need all the help we can get. There's no telling what's waiting for us over there.
Whatever it is, I'll take it over trudging our way through the rain in any day.
Don't forget though, there's a chance we could encounter another cryptid. And that's just scratching the surface. Right, we're making our way into uncharted waters, so to speak. Anything could happen.
Keep in mind, we don't know when we can count on backup from Arios and them either. We're the lead search party. We need to work as quickly as possible to secure Lynn and Alia's safety. Depending on how things turn out, we may end up having to call the CGF for backup too.
Right.
This is definitely a sticky situation. Let's keep up hope the gals are alright.
Hold on. Rapid surge and humidity detected. Everyone, stay on guard.
Huh? What? What do you mean? What the? What? Fog.
This fog. It's so dense.
Wait, no!
Where'd it come from? The air seemed so clear just a moment ago.
It couldn't be.
What do we do, Lloyd?
Reduce speed and approach with caution. Dio, can you sense shore?
Yes, I believe so.
What I tell you guys, brace yourself for landfall, everybody!
Could it be Luciola? Is it the Society? The last time something strange happened with fog, it was Luciola. There's another boat here. This fog really does give the feeling of Luciola again, though. Look at all this.
Indeed. And that other boat behind us must have been the one Lynn and Aelia arrived in.
This is bad. Things are getting out of control down here. Oh, I see what you mean. Jeez, oh Pete's. The flowers are everywhere. This might as well be coating the entire area. The Azure wetlands. What the heck happened here?
Oh, brother. Please tell me that fog not to sound we're just in a bad dream.
Honestly, it feels more like something ripped straight out of a fairy tale. It's unbelievable. It's as if the very composition of space here is in conflict with reality itself.
How long has the Pleroma grass been running rampant in these wetlands? Could it be? Is this the place Johann was harvesting his keen green from Phronosis from?
Once again, your intuition never betrays you, detective.
Yen, it's good to see you.
Huh? You again?
Yen, what are you doing here?
Allow me to redirect that question right back at you. I've been following the shadows of those snakes and the demonization of that gang's leader, as well as the blooming of the Azure flora throughout the state, and the cryptid sun emergence. That led me here, and ultimately to all of you.
Oh, really?
So basically, you decided this place is suspicious all on your own and decided to come check it out.
Precisely. Though it seemed the circumstances that brought you here differ from mine, in some respects. Isn't that right? You could say that.
I'll explain everything I can. Withholding information won't do us either of us any good. Here's the details.
I see. So that boat there belongs to those braces then. How intriguing. That can only mean that I'm getting close to the heart of the mystery. What mystery?
He's referring to why the Pleroma grass has surfaced. The cryptids too, for that matter. Let me guess, you've been trying to get to the bottom of what that bodes for Crossbow in the grand scheme of things.
Bright, aren't you? This too falls under my contract with Heyu. With that, I'll leave the braces to you and make our way ahead.
Not so fast. How about you accompany us instead, Yen?
Lloyd?
You can't be serious.
I had a feeling you were gonna pull something like this again. As did I.
Come on, man. I know you're saucy, but you gotta learn to draw a line somewhere.
Come on.
As interesting as your proposition is, Bennings, you seem to be laboring under a gross misconception. Our respective positions are no longer compatible, nor our interests in this case. Unlike that time at St. Ursula, cooperating with me now would get me
Nowhere? Is that what you're gonna say? And Aelia have skills comparable to those of an A-rank bracer. I saw it myself. When they joined forces, I have no doubt that those two could rival even Arios. The danger that awaits us was able to overwhelm them? Do you actually believe that you can handle it all by yourself?
It's my time. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Hey, you might even be able to get some info out of Lynn and Aelia. Can't do that unless we find them.
That's right. We should cooperate, if only for the sake of efficiency. I do believe you're starting to take it after your leader. Aren't you members of the SSS? Do you think so?
Well, I'd be lying if I denied that.
Not that we ever consent to it.
Why are you looking at me like it's my fault?
All roads lead back to Lloyd. Just one of his many charms.
I'm just trying to help.
Very well then. We shall work together once more, if you so desire. Know this, however. If the Divine Blade of Wind catches up with us, I will not hesitate to desert you. Will that be an issue?
Fine by me.
Not at all. One problem though, moving around with the party sound is gonna get tricky. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up with a little friendly fire every time the monster's attacked.
Someone could stay behind that, if that's the case. We do need someone to watch the boat, right? Not a bad idea. Whoever remains could also help bring the Divine Blade of Wind up to speed when he arrives.
This plan then. Let's assign our formation. I still haven't repaid them for that craft they taught me. There's no time to hesitate. We're going to bring Lynn and Aelia home. So I can either pick Wazi or Noelle to get rid of. Of course, you can't get rid of any of the other characters. That's kind of funny, though. Let's get rid of... I'm sorry, Noelle. I feel so bad. Can you swap? Oh, hey.
This is likely the place where Johann Gunther was harvesting ingredients for Gnosis. That doesn't bode well for Lynn and Aelia. What could have happened here?
Oh god, you don't think they've been forced to take it, have you? Do you? I would hope not. What are we working with you here? I assume we can't. Yeah, we can't. Phantom raises speed and grants a strength, ATS, and speed boost in battle. You have EP2, Mind 3, Attack 2, Confuse, Info, and Cast 2. Astro moves, Tear, Analyze, Fort, Sylphid, Chronodown, Drive, Innocence Arc, Lunar Craze, Icicle Edge, Fireball, Heatwave, Sparkle, Sickle, Soul Blur, Calamity Edge, Chaos Brand, Silverthorn, Galleon Tower, Avalon Gate! Well, we're definitely going to use you for a bit. So, go ahead and swap out... I don't actually know who to swap out, to be honest with you. I know I want you in the party, but I just don't know who to swap you out with. It would either be... I don't like the idea of swap... Hell no. What are your skills, actually? Parasaline Dance, you had that before. Ogre Needles, 50% chance KO. Dragon Claws, draws and foes, slash with the sword. Exploding Talisman, 50% chance KO. I think all these are the same except for this. Support, self, speed, plus 50, and gives stealth. Disappears in a group of silvery butterflies. Yin's secret skill. I wonder if we're gonna see who your what your true identity is soon, Yin. Considering we know who it is. We saw in Zero what your identity is. The question is why. I guess I'll just not have Yin play right now. Hey. 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 I imagine we're gonna have to get them in the party eventually, right? Surely. And when that happens, then I'll add them to the team. Surely. If they don't actually end up joining the party, then this is gonna be very embarrassing, but... I get a lot of experience here, thankfully. Surprise lunchbox. It wasn't very cashmere of you. When was this game friggin'... Whatever. What reference... What age of referencing are you doing, game? I would not have thought that. EB charge 2. Her mind was wandering, as it had been ever since she arrived. Like a thick sheet of ice masking a rushing current, her stone-faced exterior had been fighting to quell the warmth fluttering within. Bro, turn around. Bro, how'd you... Bonk. Battlescope. Kururin. Also, I just now realized we have burst as well, so that's great. Wing leveled up. 50% chance. Gotcha. What is that? There's a tiny thing floating next to you, sir. Has the ability to reflect physical attacks. Good to know. Porcelain cocoon. Does the gas around the gas it spews distorts the space around it. Mad Bloom. Alright. Good with good idea to use Mirage here. Oh, that was easy. Silver Thorn. Easy peasy. Ebony boots. You open the chest. Inside is a tiny palm. It would wave, but it has no arms. Sad. Ebony boots. Less defense, but gives ADF and additional movement. I think Randy could work with us. I'm making sure to keep an eye on the guide for movement. We also do need experience, so I'm not gonna try and skimp out on EXP. Silver Thorn. Silver Thorn. That was easy. I can use the mini-map to tell which direction the enemies are facing, thankfully. I do not want to disappear it. I just want the experience, please. Got it! I'm actually very surprised that actually hit. Very nice. Keeping an eye on the minimap guide that I get for our, Wait, this area actually has a minimap for it. Like a normal minimap. I swear, like, half the areas that we've been through, like, some areas that we've gone through don't have a minimap, others do. It's very confusing. You know what? No, I'm not going to, we're not going to do that. Because I'm terrified that that would kill me. Get rid of them. They repel physical attacks, so I'm not going to chance that. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh! Stupid duck thing! Perish. This I can gladly attack. Level ups. Bunch of Sepith. If monsters like to eat Sepith and I was full Sepith, does that make me a... Oh no. It's alright, man. It's alright. You do you. Apparently there's an area over here. Wait. Ah. Whoa, what the... Huh? What's it doing?
Celia.
Yeah, but what's this ivy around her? It isn't pleroma grass, if that's any consolation. They look nothing alike. We can discuss that later. She needs our help. You right? Easy there. Finally coming around, huh? Thank goodness. Hey. Where am I? Is that you, Tio, my angel? Am I in heaven? Not in the slightest. If your sense of humor is still intact, then I can take it everything else is too. More or less. I still feel so weak I can hardly even stand. Was Michelle the one who asked you to come for me? Yeah, actually. You see, here's the story. So that's what happened. Lynn and I were following a lead on the cryptids and those blue plants when we arrived in the wetlands. But in the middle of our investigation, we ran into the fight of our lives. Fight of your lives? There's a cryptid, I'm guessing? No. A human. I think. I can only assume it was someone from Ouroboros. Ouroboros? Could have been one of the two we heard about at the doll studio. She was accompanied by 3 girls, each dressed like a knight from the Middle Ages and just as skilled. Oh. It was one of the Angis, and that explains. Oh crap! The Angis is here. It took all of our strength just to defend ourselves. A trio of female knights. It's them. I ended up being separated from Lynn in the heat of battle, and I was restrained by a boy who called himself the Fool, Campanella. That's when I ended up trapped in that ivy. I wasn't able to move a muscle.
How'd you all strung up and tied? This guy's more of a freak than I thought.
Keep your mind out of the gutter, Randolph. Thanks, Elia. That fills in some gaps for us. Thanks, Randy. We're going to venture farther in and see if we can locate Lynn too. Stay here. We can have someone on standby who can come retrieve you. Thank you. I mean it. Please take care of Lynn. She tends to bite off more than she can chew whenever she's faced with a challenging opponent. Of course, you can rest easy. What'd they call her? The Steel Maiden or something? There isn't any time to waste. We need to get going. Member currently on standby. I was called over and informed of the situation. Who could have guessed the society was wrapped up in this mess? But why would they be in a place like this? What end is all their scheming and crossbow even for? That's a great question. Apparently, if this were New Game Plus, then there'd be a monster here. Oh yeah? Well, I wanted you to take that, so there. Thanks. Thanks. Turn around. Turn around. Not towards me, around. I'm going to probably die if I do this, but I want to test it anyways. That actually worked. I'm very surprised. It said it repels physical attacks, so I fully expect... Ooh, Ether Buster 2. What does that do? It's upgrade version of Ether Buster, obviously, but... magic attack line, transfer oral staff for max output laser beam. Actually, I think I want to keep this as the S break, because as useful as that is, don't get me wrong, I feel like Zero Feel is probably a better thing to have as an emergency button. So, gonna keep that as that. Got it.
Kill them.
Randy, why are you so far back? Randy? Randy, what are you doing? Turn around, please. Turn around, please. Around. Got it. Easy peasy. Course fragment. Inside the treasure chest was absolutely nothing. Nothing after nothing came bursting out. I'm very surprised it actually counted. Overkill the single chicken thing. bird. Fish? No. Hello. Oh dear. They get the attack first. Oh crap. Oh, and there's a mixture of these guys too? It's gonna get a pain. Wait, no, I got an idea. Better idea. There we go. Burst. Now we don't gotta worry about it. Ogre Needles, thank you. Thank you, Yin. Evade 3. I used to be a normal chest, and then some blue-haired, lab coat-wearing jerk stored red pills inside of me. I'm so sorry, sir. Evade 3. That could be good on Lloyd. Anything new as a result? Airsicle. Aqua Mirage. Support area, medium area gives evasion plus 50%. I also get breath. That's pretty nice. A heal move. Very nice. I can accept that easily. Alright, just want to check. Hey, turn around. Got it. Well, now that we know how it works, we might as well abuse it. Again, I thought these guys couldn't be hit by the Team Rush, considering it said they repel physical attacks, but evidently that's not... Oh, Rush Emblem. What's that? But she could not. No more of this. To hell with being a wife. Screw it. She couldn't take another minute. The moment she knew their next business trip was taking them to Bose, she made plans to run. What's this do? Rush Emblem. CP gain up and Team Rush chance up. Interesting. Okay. Randy, you currently have something that increases strength. But you could have something that instead increases something else. Your attack's already high as is, so you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give you the Rush Emblem. Got it. Hello there, big guy. Easy. Checking to make sure for anything else. Don't look at me. Turn around. There you go. Bye-bye. I'm very nervous about whatever boss is going to come up soon. Because are we going to fight this steel main character, this Angi's? Because I don't think we can even have a chance of hoping to win if we are fighting that. Like, I don't even think we can begin to hope to win that fight. Surprisingly worked better than I was anticipating. Yarme. Turn around. Turn around! Where are you going? Rising Sun 2? What's this do? Rising Sun 2, area medium. It's, I think, just a better version of Rising Sun. Without much change. I was fully expecting not to get that. Murder. Alright. Celestial Bomb EX. The chest you open is not in service. Please leave a message after the clack. No. Alright. Forward. Ah! Lynn.
いたか
There she is.
Lynn, are you alright?
Her life doesn't appear to be in any immediate danger. She most likely collapsed from exhaustion. Move aside. Attempt to resuscitate her.
You can do that?
Guys!
What the? How'd you do that?
そうか
How
あのまま
how long has it been?
リンさん
Lynn, do you remember what happened to you?
Yeah. In a way, I wish I didn't.
そうだ
Wait, where's Aelia? Is she safe? Don't worry, we already found her.
Here's what happened.
そうか
See, sorry for the trouble, guys.
すまなかった
And thank you. Still, I guess I have a long way to go as a martial artist, huh?
まさか
I've never experienced anything like that.
扱いされる
I
なんて
felt like an ant trying to chop down an oak tree.
騎士の格好
You mean against those knights?
いや
Not all of them.
あい
The
つら
three subordinates were strong, sure, but
一
the
人
fourth,
別格のやつ
their leader,
強いなんて
there's no
もんじゃない
comparison. She's in a totally separate class of her own.
ひょっとしたら
I don't think even Arius can match up to her. What?
You're shitting me.
そんなの
How's that even possible?
ヨルグさんが
Could she have been in that at Angi's East Jorg told us about?
鋼の
The formidable warrior known as the Steel Maiden.
多分そい
It's
つ
like her, alright.
それと
There's also a boy who called himself the Fool and an older man wearing a lab coat. Even with that Zhong Shu with you, I don't see you standing a chance. You get what I'm telling you?
それは
I do, but
我が名は
I'm Yin, an assassin without peer. There's no opponent alive whom I cannot conquer. If you are daunted by what lies ahead, I would prefer to end our cooperation here now.
hold on a second.
Are you getting a little ahead of yourself? You can't possibly go at this alone.
とりあえず
No, we should call Noelle and have her come pick up Lynn too. Are you sure you don't need reinforcements? It doesn't sound like you're dealing with your typical adversary here.
あ
It's alright. We're only planning to scope ahead and figure out what they're doing here. For now.
ま
What he said, we'll try our damnedest to stay out of this steel main lady's path.
そうね
We can't afford to do otherwise. That'd probably be for the best.
ごつい鎧
You'll recognize her right away. The bulky armor and flowing cape are hard to miss.
アリオさんたちも
You said Arius and the others are on their way, right?
無茶はし
Don't do
ない
anything rash before they get here.
ええ
Understood.
了解です
Roger.
それじゃあ
Let's get moving.
Steel Maiden. A terrifying sounding foe. Hmm.
よ
I don't know what to expect though.
今だわ
Ow. Sorry. Level ups.
やるね
Yarne. Voice breaker. And the more she thought about it, the more that warm fluttering seemed to spread from her chest, to her arms, her legs, her cheeks. She was ready to burst. She couldn't wait to see her. Thanks. We're gonna have to go down both these paths eventually.
よっしゃ
Well, let's go down this one first.
ここだ
Murder.
うっしゃ
I can still get more experience. Bunch of Sepith. Please save us from these treasure chest messages. We're also out of ideas. Never. You do not get to stop.
先生から
Are you insane? You stop and you'll ruin everything.
任せて
任せろ
そこですはいそこです
You can't possibly stop the messages now.
悪いな
You knew what you were getting yourself into when you started this. Now you must stick with what you have done.
There is no escape from it.
Would you please turn around? Go away! Thank you. I just want to easily kill you. Is that so wrong?
ここまこんなもんかね
Priest dress. Yep, this one's going in my hinge comp. How old is this game? I have to look this up. What is going on here? Hang on. How old? Trails to Azure release. 2011 with no release outside of Asia until 2023. Okay, I think that makes more sense then with what's going on here. Gotcha. Gotcha. So that's why these messages feel like they're from the future despite this game's age. That makes more sense. Oh yeah, I got an outfit. I completely forgot about that. Priestess. Women only. Good defense, better defense, and better ADF. Give it to... Yeah, give it to you. Alright. We have to go back here now. Gosh. Please perish.
よし一気に行くぞここだ
Perish.
うっしゃ
Alright, we got another big fight up ahead. Here we go. More plants. And more of these guys.
注意してください
I'm not entirely surprised.
行くぞ
Although, you shouldn't be surprised when I do this.
任せろ
Let's have some fun, shall we? First off, all of you have got to die.
任せて
Next up, next is you.
私の番ですや
よし
And then we'll do heat wave.
手こずってるから急げ俺の番だ
Eureka Mirage.
私の番ね
Perish.
上陸
Ah. Defense 3. Lloyd's Brave Smash is just the bump system on fire. Changed my mind. The bump system? The bump system. Okay. Whatever you say. You can have this. Does that give you anything new? Not that I can tell, but... Oh, Gorgon Breath. That's new. Lacresse might be also new. Alright. Next. Did I get a chest over here? No, I did not. Good thing I checked. If Trails to Azure is so good, where's Trails to Berserk? Shut up. I got a little close there for my own comfort.
まだまだいける
Got it. I'm actually very surprised I hit that, to be honest with you.
畳みかけるぞ行くぞは
I think we're getting close to the boss fight, though. All good.
あ完了
Is this gonna be another fight that we can't win? Because I don't see us having any chance in hell winning against an Anguis right now.
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞうっしゃ
I see 0% chance of us winning against an Anguis. The last thing to do was to place the book she'd been rereading, an inspiring work that reminded her of an old friend she'd not seen for a year, in her bag. And with that, she was ready to leave her life for good. Alright, here we go. If we're fighting an Anguis, I see 0% chance we win, but maybe we won't be fighting an Anguis. I know I said I have a guide, so maybe you think I'm getting spoiled. The guide has it to where it's... I don't know what you call it, but it's like that weird thing you can do the text where unless you click it, it's like just a black bar. I guess it's just censoring, but it censors the text unless you click it. So I don't know. All I know is there's a boss up ahead. And it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. Look at this place.
すごい
Incredible. The detect energy of an immense magnitude coalescing in this location.
It's amazing all, but it looks like we got someone else here to greet us.
The Anguis and Campanella. This is the first time we're seeing Steel Maiden.
This is quite the marvelous venue, wouldn't you say? Now that things are all roused and riled, it should almost be time for the main event, right?
Perhaps so. It's bound to make for a most magnificent spectacle. No doubt the Faceless would relish in these developments were he still alive.
I'd say you haven't pegged. Then again, who knows how out of hand things might have gone if both of you had came to Crossbell. He probably would have brought the Glorious into play, drawing the ire of both Airbonia and Galvard.
I must say, it sounds like quite amusing. Indeed. A shame it wasn't meant to be.
Oh, something wrong? Let me guess, is this beneath you? You were never a fan of missions like these.
Everything is according to the Grand Master's will. I have no objections. However, I will have to ask that you conclude your conversation, Campanella. Professor, it appears we have an audience. Hey. What is that armor?
You must be...
Well, what do we have here? More monsters than I bargained for coming to this place.
Oh, look who it is. Here to interrupt, are you? And after I went through the trouble of keeping those bracers tied up too. I have to wonder how you managed to find this place. That information is confidential.
Sorry to barge in on your chat. Sounded like you were just about to get to the good part, too.
What kind of officers of the law would we be if we overlooked whatever it is you're scheming?
You're that young up-and-coming division from the Crossbell Police, I presume.
That would be the special support section to you. I take it you three must be from the Society of Ouroboros. Before we go any further, I'm going to need you to identify yourselves.
Identify ourselves? What's this boy going on about?
Well, he is a police officer, and in his mind, this is probably just standard procedure. Though you're out of luck if you think your little law books apply to us. Unless this is meant to be a satire.
You strike me as an upright young man. It pains me that I cannot acquiesce to your demand, earnest as it may be.
Nice try, Lloyd. But common sense ain't gonna get us anywhere with these guys.
It'd be wiser to afford these people the same consideration you did for the cultists.
Please, being placed in the same category as those buffoons is nothing less than insulting. Very well. If the others won't, then I'll take it upon myself to make an introduction. Before you stands F. Novartis. I serve as Ouroboros' 6th Anguis and head of the 13 factories. You can feel free to address me as Professor Novartis, so.
Novartis.
So that was your doing then. The development and implementation of that code used to hack the Orbital network, that is.
What's this? You're familiar with it, young lady. That would be my astral code. It is the basis, the cornerstone of the Society's net.
Professor! Professor!
Many pardons. No, you do remind me of a former test subject of the cults who'd been taken in by the Epstein Foundation. How about it? Would you like to utilize those talents for the Society? You would do rather well with us, you know.
I disrespectfully decline.
Ah.
Honestly, Professor, I know Ren is gone, but that's hardly an excuse for this level of desperation.
What happened with Ren has nothing to do with this.
If you're quite finished, I would very much like to address our visitors. You may call me Arianrod. I'm Ouroboros' 7th Anguis, the Steel Maiden. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You seem very different from the rest of them, though. I didn't expect her to sound so serene.
For real, Prim Proper Lady was not one of my top guesses for what was under that armor.
Which only serves to make the intimidating presence about her even more pronounced. So you're Society's strongest, then? It's clear that you possess a formidable fighting spirit. My blood runs hot at the thought of testing myself against it.
Yen.
That being said, I wonder how long you would be able to maintain your composure before the might of Yen.
Yen, what are you doing?
Why are you provoking them?
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing a heavyweight bout like that for myself. I think you'll have another problem to worry about. It seems the Guardian of these wetlands just got back. I'm sorry, the who?
What? Guardian?
I detect a massive presence closing in, fast. Large cryptid incoming.
A cryptid? What are you... Seriously?
Where from?
Ah, crap!
It looks... It's like a dragon, too.
What the? What is that? The Sphinx Chimera. The Sphinx Chimera? You can think of it as a protector of the sacred garden. One created by means of ancient illusions, perhaps?
My, oh my, who could have known something like this would be brought into being as well? And I thought my expectation for this project couldn't rise any higher.
Bring it. It's just our luck. It's like those three don't even exist to it.
Enough talk. We must strike the beast down immediately.
Fair enough. Here we go. The Sphinx Chimera. Ow. The Sphinx Chimera. Battlescope. A cryptid in the form of a lion. The shaking of its mane distorts space and time. It can be hit with stat downs, though. Good to know. I don't know what kind of status ailment is gonna do, but for now, I don't really know what to expect. In fact, actually, for now, let's just do a Lefort on these two right now. You've got Clammy Claw, right? Yeah, you do. Do Clammy Claw. I could do Cobalt Sphere to reduce ADF defense, thus giving strength to... You know what? Yeah, actually do that. Cobalt Sphere. Lefort. Calamity Claw. Roar. Ah! Weak to Mirage. Good to know. Good to know indeed. We'll do Fortuna. We'll also go ahead and heal. Do I not have a faint heal? I have a faint heal, right? Okay, I'm just blind, thank goodness. Alright, let's try and go for what's something we can do. Randy... Hawk and Storm. Second. Nice. Air. Can you inflict Calamity Claw on me again? Can Lloyd inflict it? I also need a heal. Heal you. Let's do Star Blast. Vanishing Edge. Oh, you're kidding me! That's a sucky one. Plan. That's a sucky move for you to have. You want a muffin? There you go. Bounty Claw. Ogre Needles. Poison Breath. No poison. Hey, Lloyd, where are you? Lloyd! Please come back. Preparing an art.
行きます
Oh, Lloyd's back, finally. About damn time. Hmm. Let's try this. Can I get rid of it with impede? Yes, I can. Good. I can't use arts with you anymore because you're got sucked away. Let's use Star Blast again. Heaven's Eye. Now's not the time to be looking at items. Bennett, help out. Please stop! It sucks when you do that.
リカバーこれで
Energy Circle.
俺の番だな
Counter.
エニグマ対駆動ドライブ開始
Gosh, dang it! Stop it!
俺の番だな
Rising Sun. Tio's dead. This fight sucks. That's not good, actually. Hang on. Crap, we're actually screwed.
負けるか
Oh, for stop it! But you knock it off! This ain't going well. Okay, she's back. Would you please not do it again? You're an asshole. You know, strangely enough, I think it's actually better that you killed her, because now that means I can just bring her back, and we don't have to worry about your annoying friggin' stats vanishing.
ってくれ。
Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, no. Stop it. If I'm not allowed to do anything, neither are you.
私の番です。 エニグマ
よっしゃ。
や行きます。
Ay, ay, ay.
ドライ私の番ね。
行くぞ。
Randy. Okay. You bet. Yeah.
え
You know what? Screw it. Go for it.
行くぞ。
OK です。
All out. All right. We're gonna all in.
私の番です。
Just spam everything you've got.
ここだ。
Team Rush.
一気にボコるぞ。
OK です。
Charge!
よし。
You're done. See ya. Whew.
上陸かしら。
やるじゃない。
Jeez, of Pete. Heaven's Eye. We managed somehow. Bravo! I'm impressed.
An acceptable showing for laymen such as yourselves. I admit I may have underestimated the power of the Foundation's noble staff, and so my interest piqued.
Bloody bastards.
ウロボロス。
Ouroboros,
そろそろ
give us our
答えてもらおう
answers.
クロスベルの
What are you planning to do in
何
Crossbell?
をしまさかとは思う
Is it like I feared?
グノーシスを
Are you the ones who started manufacturing Gnosis again? What? Why do you ask? Because the leader of that ragtag band of ruffians ended up demonized? I was lucky enough to see for myself, and oh, what a show it was. Why, I have half a mind to invite him to join Ouroboros if he pushes it just a little further.
はぐらかすな。
Don't dodge the question, answer me! I can only blame you for your conjectures, erroneous as they may be. But you see, we only had a single objective in coming here, to evaluate the progress of our plan. We must make sure that the septium veins have been properly galvanized for the promised day.
The promised day.
How vague can you get?
I've grown tired of this. If they refuse to talk, then we will loosen their tongues by force. Again. He has a point. There may not be another way.
So uncivilized.
You want to fight, do you? I can't say taking you all at once on my own sounds fun or fair.
ここは
What if I let you handle this instead?
仕方ありません。
If I must. If I must. Oh dear.
What the? What is that weapon?
やり
A spear?
中世の
A lance, to be more specific. They were primarily used by the knights of the Middle Ages.
Talk about blast from the past. How is she doing fine with something like that?
問答
Do not waste your breath. You may come at me with whatever arms you deem most comfortable, so long as you do so with all your might.
さもなく
Otherwise, your lives will be forfeit. Huh? Incoming!
Huh? What the? Huh? Oh! Oh! Oh!
超高速の
That must have been dozens of thrusts in a single breath.
ありえません。
That would be impossible.
人間ので
exceeds human capability.
That's it. Seldom have I seen anyone man to withstand the Steel Mane's lands.
They don't call you the demon of the Eastern Quarter for nothing.
なかなかの
Your reflexes are commendable.
ですが
However, compared to your familiar predecessor, it's obvious that you still harbor some hesitation. How do you...
Rixia. No way.
Rixia? Incredible. She managed to disguise every possible hint that it was her. Wow, color me surprised.
インド
Who would have ever guessed the Int's true identity would be the Arkansas's illustrious rising star, Rixia Mao? Don't you just love it when the drama on the stage fails in comparison to the real thing?
皆さん
I said we're okay. No, Arius. Scott and Wenzel too.
来てくれたんです
You came after all.
Those three over there. They're from Ouroboros. Campanella the Fool, along with the head of the 13 factories and the Steel Maiden herself.
Oh? I take it you must be the Divine Blade of Wind.
I heard a lot about him. Supposedly his skills are on par with Lowe's.
風の
I don't believe we've had the pleasure to find Blade of Wind.
なるほど
Your reputation precedes you. Even by your presence alone, I can tell you've well earned it.
That's flattery enough. It means nothing coming from someone whose power transcends the bounds of humanity itself. Even an army would be forced to retreat when pitted against that lance of yours.
You needn't sell yourself short.
それがみんな
Simply recognizing that as an accomplishment in its own right.
Arios! Are you telling me that we came all this way just to let them go? No, but the balance is not in our favor. Simply have a look around us. Huh? You're kidding me! What the? God, these would be the ones that Lynn and Ilya fought.
I can't find a single opening.
よ
That is enough. There's no need to take this any further.
Understood.
Yes, my lord.
マスター
As you wish, my lord.
Damn.
I believe that's our cue.
Yes, we have verified the progress of the plan as well as the galvanization of the Silvium veins. I'd best be returning to give my masterpieces their finishing touches.
Stop! You wouldn't expect us to just let you escape.
A word of advice, if I may. Our plan calls for us to play nothing more than a supporting role here in Crossbow.
Huh? What?
時期
In time, the beast will be cast loose, and chaos will sweep across this land. Be that as it may, do not allow yourselves to be blinded by the tragedies yet to come. Have a good rest of your day, everyone!
I trust you'll await our next encounter with bated breath.
So, Rixia. Ugh. So that's Ouroboros. What a bunch of maniacs.
Rixia!
リーシャさん
Rixia,
そろそろ
I should be
稽古に
going.
戻らなくてはいけま
This is our last chance to rehearse before tomorrow.
失礼します
Please excuse me. Rixia.
信じられない
Today's been one unbelievable thing after another.
ちょっ
It's getting to where I can hardly tell what's real anymore.
Yeah.
とまるで
If I didn't know any better, I would think we were trapped in some sort of dream. I can't say I disagree. Considering what's happened to Old, I consider this more of a nightmare.
Make no mistake. This is the reality we've been dealt. Arias. Ouroboros left us with more clues than I thought they would. Especially as to the importance of this place, as well as the beasts they claim will be unleashed. I understand you're all shocked, but we're better off spending this time on devising a response.
Right.
Peace, huh? Don't tell me she meant... Huh?
What now?
Yeah, looks like we can still get service all the way out here.
ギリギリ大
Yes,
丈夫
though just barely.
Special sports section, this is Bannings. It's Dudley. I heard you were headed to the southern bank of the lake. Are you there now?
Yes, we are. We just met with Arios and the Arbracers. It's kind of a long story.
Perfect. Since they're with you, I'm going to need you to forward this information to them too. Every single member of the Red Constellation's up and vanished from the city. What do you mean? What? What? I want to talk about this with Orlando, face to face. How soon can you get back?
We'll be right there. What do you mean every single member's gone? That doesn't even make sense. What's going on? Doesn't sound like good news. It wasn't. Everybody's gone. It can't be.
Red Constellation vanished. But how? We were keeping tabs on this entire time.
Lloyd, do as he said and return to the city. We'll come back once we're done investigating the perimeter here. Okay, thanks for taking care of this for us.
Appreciate it. No worries, we're all in the same boat here. Besides, Lineal still needs some time to recover.
As Red Constellation has taken action, then hey, you won't be far behind. We'll return as soon as we can. Don't let your guard down for even a second. Right.
We'll just be going then.
What the hell's going on?
I still can't believe Rixia was Yen's true identity all along. I was so convinced that Yen was a man. The extent to which she was able to disguise her mannerisms and bearing in that form was substantial. On top of that, it seemed as though she had some way of changing the shape of her body entirely. Is that even humanly possible? Then again, we've been coming across plenty of people that are anything but normal lately. She managed to fool my sensors as well, but I can't quite figure out how. On that note, you seem relatively unperturbed by all of this, Lloyd.
Well, that's because I am. You see, I had this conversation with Rixia not too long ago.
I've been living my life for that sole purpose ever since I was little. It's the same path my ancestors have walked throughout history. But now, I no longer understand where that path is leading me, nor my reasons for taking it.
The truth crossed my mind at the time, but it just sounded too crazy, so I put it in the back of my head. Even so, it never went away. I couldn't entirely dismiss the possibility that she really was Yin.
I had no idea.
Oh damn. I'll explain how a total amateur came out of nowhere and nabbed the leading role at Arkansas.
Yeah, I guess the story of how Ilya scouted her out of nowhere was enough to keep people from questioning it. In retrospect, Yin and Rixia's arrivals in Crossville did line up perfectly. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Do you suppose Cal from AU is aware of her true identity? I'd imagine this is a secret she wouldn't want anyone to know, much less him. Her contract holder, gaining knowledge of her full family lineage, could only be to her disadvantage. Puts us in a difficult spot. It'd probably be for the best if we kept this to ourselves.
I agree. For now, let's talk things over with the chief and see how the situation progresses. This doesn't change the fact that the Red Constellation is our top priority at the moment, not Heiyu.
For sure. Uncle Simon and his crew are nowhere to be found, and that's not a good sign. Probably means they finished prepping. They could strike at any moment's notice.
Right.
We should contact Commander Bales and get her up to speed too.
A lot of moving pieces. Alright.
Why is all the Red Constellation gone?
Listen. Dudley, excuse us. Dudley.
There you are.
What the hell do you mean they just suddenly vanished? Took you long enough.
Sorry about that. We had other business to take care of first.
So, what's the skinny? Exactly as I told you, the building has been completely vacated. In total, we suspect the operations here numbered around 100 members strong. It would appear they slipped away via the geofront in order to circumvent our surveillance.
The geofront? All 100 of them? How odd. I don't recall there being a point of entry to it installed in this building. You'll be right, at least until they use their explosives to make one for themselves. We found a path that leads to the lowest stratum of the geofront's B sector. They blew a hole into the geofront!
Yeah, they certainly have a creative problem-solving process, don't they?
That's not the most troubling thing we found here.
They've also remodeled the old warehouse where they used to store smuggled weapons. Now it's a maintenance and training facility for heavy artillery.
Yep, sounds exactly like something Uncle Simon and his crew would do. He set that kind of stuff up to stay sharp for battle. It's not because they need to. Hell, it's more because they get a kick out of it.
It lines up.
I'll be frank, Orlando. Do you know what the objective is? Is it to settle the score with Heiyu? Or is it the station or the airport they're after? I'm out of that game, so I wouldn't know. That said, if Heiyu was their mark, I don't think they pulled this hide-and-seek act. As their station and airport, I hate to break it to you, but they could probably take either without breaking a sweat. If they're going this far, they probably have something totally off the wall up their sleeve.
And could it be? Orca's tower. Are they trying to occupy it for themselves?
I wouldn't put it past them. But I know their style. And a place like that wouldn't exactly be their arena of choice.
Oh? In what sense?
Jaegers are best suited for stuff like real warfare, not tight in closed spaces like a bunch of hallways. If they had their pick, they go at their enemies someplace where they can use the terrain to their advantage. Entire townscapes, for instance, or mountainous areas, places with a lot of varying elevations.
Right. The tower would be too confined, and it would also take any vehicular weaponry out of the equation entirely.
In that case, what about... This division, this is Dudley. Chief, good timing.
The what? What's happening? The timing is uncanny. Dudley, what's the matter?
We've just received word from CGF. They say an unidentified armed group has appeared up on the mains mountain path. The CGF unit patrolling the area has already been wiped out.
Not good.
1 hour earlier.
This is HQ, patching in with the message for the third company. We are unable to confirm the size of the armed group. Chances are high that it's the Jaeger Corps have been lying low in the city, the Red Constellation. Prioritize the safety of Maine citizens. This is the third company. Copy that. We're now moving in on the armed group. Commence.
They're just dead!
A normal mine! Damn it, all personnel to your path!
Oh! It's not working.
It's always fun to watch him squirm.
What is that?
It's been what, 3 months since I gotta bust this out? Tessa Ross has got a downright hankering for some suckers to gobble up.
Who are these nut chops?
Let's pick out the trash, drive them back through the tunnel, and slaughter anyone who tries to fight back.
What the hell? God. They've just been slaughtered, all of them. None of them are getting through. Jesus Christ. They've effectively taken over Mainz.
Yours, Commander.
Oh, right. Standing around here is boring me to tears. Let's go have ourselves a little fun. This way.
Yeah. Follow the Commander's lead.
Come on, Testarossa. There's still plenty of leftover prey to hunt. We're gonna have a blast, you and me.
What is that weapon? It's like a friggin' chainsaw and a machine gun combined.
Take over behind the car!
Like that'll save you.
Oh. She's a monster.
Eat steel!
Oh, God.
Hell yeah!
What the hell just happened? They've just taken over Mainz. But why? Why would they take over mains? What's going on? Anger. What the hell? Well, we at least know where they went now, but they've just taken over mains. What's the plan now?
Good goddess. To think a single group of Jaegers could wreak this much havoc.
I believe we all know a greater force is at play here, maneuvering from behind the scenes. Just the same as there was at the trade conference. You think it was the Imperial government? More specifically, it would be the Imperial Army's intelligence division, right?
I won't deny that's the most likely possibility. We already know full well that one of their captains was a point of contact with the Red Constellation while in Crossbell. If that's the case, wouldn't it be wise to beg the Imperial government for mercy? Or better yet, we can plead with the Republican government to aid us.
Well, it so happens that I've already confronted the Imperial government about the Red Constellation earlier today. To no one's surprise, they elected to feign ignorance. As things stand, we're in no position to appeal to the Republican government either. The blame for that lies with me for proposing independence.
I can't believe this. I mean, no, this isn't your fault in the least, Mr. Mayor. Regardless, all the state government can do at present is to issue a formal statement of protest. Primary concern remains with the safety of Ming citizens.
The CGF was able to confirm the status of the village after requesting assistance from a civilian airship. As of now, there do not appear to be any signs of looting or pillaging on site.
Yes, but the fact of the matter is that the village and its citizens are being besieged. The food reserves won't last forever. There's no time to waste.
I agree. We need to take immediate countermeasures. Commander, how heavy were the CGF's losses?
Significant, unfortunately, both in terms of our guardsmen and our resources. What manpower we have remaining has already been deployed to the mountain path.
You're stretched thin, then. But let's not forget, our foes may be experts in war, but they're still highly professionals, loyal to Mira above all. If we negotiate well, we may be able to prevent this crisis from escalating. I'm asking the CBD to broker that possibility while simultaneously assuaging the fear of the citizenry.
Roger. Of course, Mr. Mayor.
I'll contact the guild and see what I can pull together. It's real bad hours. Chief is late. I shouldn't be surprised considering what's going on, but still.
Yeah. His meeting at Orgasar must be running long. Discussing our next course of action can't be an easy task. And then there's the political side of things to consider. Not to mention Wald. He couldn't have picked a worse time to go completely berserk. Guys? The chief's not gonna make it back. Should we save the hot pot for later?
No, he said go ahead and start with him if he's late. You went on your way to prep it again, Keto. You can bet we're gonna chat on this time.
But... Randy.
Never mind the hot pot. Are you sure you're okay right now, Randy? You know you can combine us in times like this. No need to tell me twice, man. But if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I already cut ties with Uncle Sigmund and them years ago. Crying over what my old crew's up to isn't gonna do anyone any good. Better we spend that time getting some grub in us and making sure we're rested. We gotta be ready for tomorrow, yeah?
Well... Yeah, you're right. You know what they say. You can't find an empty stomach. We can always count on Randy's devil-may-care attitude to help us through the worst of times. In a sense. Don't forget how much our little encounter south of the lake took account of us. Eating and turning in early is for the best, regardless of what may happen tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's start digging into these hot pots. Key went out of her way to prepare all this. There's plenty of meat, fish, and vegetables to go around. So eat your fill, everyone. After that, it's early to bed, early to rise. Yeah.
Let's eat. Go ahead, Kia. Heat up. Whatever happens down the road, we'll take care of it, okay? Okay. Fear not, Sight. I will save you some meat and fish for later.
Good boy. It's still worrisome, though. Quiet. Ellie. Tio. I know, so we skipped Randy. Where's Randy? Oh, there's Randy. What are you doing? We skipped Wazzy as well. Wazzy, stop him! Wazzy! Going somewhere? Ah, thank you, Wazzy.
Figures he'd be here.
Oh, Wazzy.
Seriously, what the hell are you doing up so late?
Do you really need to ask? I'm just getting back from my favorite bar. I don't have any right to judge you for keeping secrets, but I don't think the odds are going to take you running away very well.
Probably not. This is my problem to deal with, not theirs. And don't go thinking this is about Uncle Sigmund or Shirley either. There's no way in hell I'd let Lloyd and the rest of you put your lives on the line for me. This is my battle fight. I'm gonna sell it on my own. That's just the way it has to be.
If you say so. You and Walt are the same. You're all men this stupid. Doesn't it get tiring stumbling your way through life? You should really stand to be a little more slick.
Man, leave me alone, will ya? You know, I've been meaning to ask you this for a while. Which team are you on anyway?
Someone tells me you're not referring to my innocent little comment about men. In which case, your guess might not be too far from the truth.
You don't say. I thought I smelled something off about you. Remind me of a few bastards I crossed paths with back in the day. Guess that means you were playing dumb around that girl too.
I wonder about that. Well, thanks for keeping your mouth shut. I'll pretend I'm in the dark about this tomorrow. So go ahead. Knock yourself out there.
Thanks. How are you on?
With him gone, I'm not too confident in our ability to hold our own in a fight anymore. I just might have to call Abbas in for support like this. Why didn't you stop him? Damn it!
I'm gonna go sell things once for all. See ya.
How could this happen? I can't believe it. And he didn't even think to talk to us about it. Especially after all he said last night. Was it just to catch us off guard? Damn it! He even left us enigma behind! Randy. No luck. No one in the neighborhood has seen him around. He must have taken off in the dead of night while everyone was asleep. But where could he have gone? By selling things once for all, do you think perhaps he means the situation in Mainz?
Yeah, that's the first answer that comes to mind.
Maybe one of the guardsmen dispatched on the mountain path knows some things.
I won't hedge my bets on that.
Sergey, please, Chief.
Jeez, took him going straight for the guy to finally clean his room up for once. I already contacted CGF, but they haven't spotted him either. I can only assume he's taking an alternate route up to Mainz. Don't forget that he's a former veteran Jaeger. I doubt he's gonna have trouble staying out of the CGF's line of sight.
Well, I guess not. To be honest, I thought you'd trust us more than this. If only just a bit. Well, nothing for it. We're just going to have to wait and see how things will go for now. Jaegers practically have the home field advantage in the mountains. Even if we gave chase, chances are low that we'd ever manage to catch them.
Actually,
I doubt Randy left for Mainz overnight. In fact, I wouldn't rule out the possibility that he's still in Crossville City even. What? What makes you think that?
it's simple.
If Randy's serious about engaging in combat against the Red Constellation, do you really think he'll be able to do it with nothing but a stun halberd? Oh, a valid point. Even he would not be that brazen.
You're saying he needs something that packs an actual punch, like back in his Jaeger days. Which would mean all we have to do is figure out where you get it.
Considering his past, I'm sure Randy has a lot of experience wielding heavy weaponry. That kind of firepower can be found in the city if you know where to look. It wouldn't be crazy to assume that he has something like that stashed away somewhere either.
Fair point, kid.
Then we should go to all the locations that he's known to frequent. That way we may be able to determine where Randy has gone. You're right. It's an idea worth trying at least.
I was thinking the same.
What's wrong, Rozzy? Do you think I'm off the mark with this? No. I'm simply surprised. It sounds fine by me.
The explanation was convincing enough. Anyhow, you think he's still in the city? If you think he's still in the city, where do you think he went? Let me think. First and foremost, I suspect the downtown district. Ashley, the owner of Nine Valley Exchange, is also an arms dealer. Mr. Gyami seems like he'd be knowledgeable when it comes to heavy weaponry, too. We should also consider Mr. Drake in Barca Casino. He may know of something as well. Randy was always there wasting the night away, after all. Good idea. Not to mention, Randy's known him since he first came to Crossbell, as I recall.
Orlando, you poor SOB. You should have known better than to try to shake the SSS. You're already hot on his tail.
He got that right. We're gonna drag his ass kicking and screaming back if I have to.
Yeah, it goes without saying.
As leader of the SSS, I'm not about to turn a blind eye to self-serving defectors. We'll pinpoint his location and drag him back here by the scruff if we have to.
Naturally. We'll put him on a leash. We'll put a leash on him if that's what's going to take. Will Randy be okay?
He will if we have something to say about it. We're bringing him home, and that's a promise.
There's no need to worry, Kia. Stay here and keep Zeit company for us while we're gone, alright? Okay. Lloyd, everyone, be careful out there.
So, we have on our agenda 2 shops downtown and the casino in the entertainment district. Right, though there could be more clues lying around elsewhere too. Unfortunately, we don't have time to look outside the city right now.
On the right side, we received no new support requests this morning. That gives us more time. That's supposed to be expected. HQ must be in total disarray after all that happened yesterday. Though of course, that's nothing compared to the losses suffered by the CGF. Forgive me, Noel. Considering your position, I'm sure you're taking the news much harder than we are. No, it's okay. That's just the sort of risk that comes with our job. More importantly, I'm a member of the SSS right now. Just like Randy. Let's go bring him home.
Right. Before we forget, and before I forget especially... Cat. Rain Eater. Rain Eater. Effort. Thanks. Alright, let's go back downstairs, and I think we will go ahead and end it here for today. So, thank you all so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace.